From Ratliff Stadium in the Whistle Stub City of Odessa, Texas, San Angelo Central Bobcats football 2025 is on the air, live and streaming for West Texas, the Lone Star State, and the world on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's Pixelcast Media, and Bobcats football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It's the push for the playoffs, and the Bobcats control their own destiny tonight. Win, and they're in against another familiar 2-6A foe. As your Central Bobcats tonight clinch that playoff spot for the first time in several years, if they can just beat the Broncos from Odessa High School here in Odessa, Texas. It's going to be a 2-6A Little Southwest Conference showdown tonight between the Bobcats and the Broncos. Coming up on Concho Sports Network. As we hear our school songs, you can see the resplendent San Angelo Central Angry Orange Inflatable. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Darren Prater. Shay Harris is our producer. Arlen Ponder is alongside for the broadcast. And our Bobcats pregame show is brought to you by Zentex Remodeling Group. Remodel your bathroom in as little as one day with Zentex Remodeling Group. Find them at zentex.com. Well, the Bobcats are looking to get back in the playoffs, and it has been several years since we lost to W.R. Eaton High School from the Fort Worth area in our last playoff appearance. Our last playoff win was against Friendship before we joined them in the district. The Bobcats can return to the playoffs if they win tonight against a team that has not tasted victory this season, Arlen, in these Odessa Broncos. They scare me to death.
Yeah, coming in at 0-3 in the district and 0-8 on the season, they're hungry for a win. And you know, as Coach Smith talked about Monday night, they're going to be hungry for an upset too. Central wins tonight, they've got a playoff spot. They don't win tonight, they're hungry for a playoff spot. So it's very important for them to win.
They don't win tonight, they kind of don't. I hate to say it, maybe don't deserve to be a playoff team if they can't beat this winless Odessa team. It should be a take-care-of-business game, but it could be a trap game because Odessa has nothing to lose by going and getting after it and just doing everything they can to mess up the season for the Bobcats, who could be looking ahead. You don't know. They finish the regular season against Friendship next week. These Odessa Broncos come in at 0-8, 0-3 in District 2-6A. They were predicted to be the cellar dwellers. They lost to Amarillo 55-12. No shame in that. That was a season opener plus Amarillo top 15 team, at least at the time. 51-13 lost to LD Bell. They lost to El Paso Eastwood 30-12. Lubbock Monterey 49-21. They lost to Colleen Ellison 48-34. A 49-7 loss to Odessa Permian in the hometown showdown here at Ratliff Stadium set the tone for their district play so far. They lost to Midland 45-21 for Midland's lone win so far in district, and then Friendship 47-6. After this, it's Midland legacy for them, and again, it's Friendship for the Bobcats. Bobcats don't need to be looking ahead as they have themselves going in a good direction. They are 4-4 overall. Coach Mark Smith's squad is 1-2 in district. Finally got that district win last week. That was nice.
Yeah, that district win goes a long way toward, you know, they were already riding high, and then they run into Permian and they run into Lee. Both of those teams, you know, they're going to be 1-2 in the district. But that win gives them a little bit of confidence where they can get that swagger and go, hey, yeah, we know we won. We can compete.
Bobcats have been so close to beating the two predicted top teams in the district for several years in a row. Didn't get it done this year against Lee or Permian, but the season, there still could be a lot to go as you see the Bobcats make their way out onto the field here at Ratliff Stadium. Of course, they started off with a loss to Abilene, then Amarillo. They came from behind to beat Cooper, and then did what they were supposed to do. What they should do tonight is they beat the dog out of Belton and Waco.
Yeah, they did.
very much so. A heartbreaker on homecoming night against Midland Legacy, the loss 58-42, and Ratliff Stadium lost to Permian. Good to get to come back here and maybe leave here with a win this time. Against Midland, we had some bad weather last Friday, moved the game to Saturday afternoon. Mark Smith loves those Saturday afternoon games. They took care of business. Had to come from behind as much as 10 points to win 34-27 to get that first district win and go 1-2 in district. As you see, the Broncos from Odessa High School in their red pants. They have the red jerseys with the white numerals and the white helmets. Tonight coming out of the Odessa High Bronco, Red Horse, and the Angry Orange. Coming up on Concho Sports Network. We'll take a break and be back on the Zentex pregame show after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. Oh, the battles that have taken place at this stadium and the great football that has been played here. Tonight, it's the Bobcats of San Angelo Central. Welcome, Bobcat fans and football fans in general, as well as Bronco fans. The Broncos are on the field. Odessa High ready to take on your San Angelo Central Bobcats in what could be a playoff clinching game tonight for the Central Bobcats. Zentex pregame show continues. The Bobcats have a chance to end the short playoff hiatus after winning 34-27 last week. The Broncos would have to win out, and it's an important game. If they want to get an upset, they need to do it tonight.
Yeah, they need to do it tonight, and they have to come out early and play ball. It's not it's not a get caught up, warm into it. They've got to come out, and as Mark Smith always says, come out and get ready for that fight of 48 minutes.
And it's going to be one, because this is District 2-6A. Odessa High's last District 2-6A win came against, guess who? Central Bobcats in an overtime victory in 2023. That was 745 days ago as of Monday. It's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah. They have a few positives, but they went a long way without defeating a 2-6A opponent, a 735-day drought between 2021 and 2023. But not all has been lost. They have beaten Permian within the last 3 years, and you talk about a stunned crowd here a few years ago as the Broncos pulled it out as no time was left.
Yeah, that's, you're looking back at it and you're going, can you believe this? But this Bobcat team is different than all the others that we've called in our 5 years together. But I want to give you a couple of updates real fast. Lakeview is already up 14-0 over Big Spring, if you're following that. Comanche is over TLCA 21-0 with 4 minutes left in that first quarter. And I think that is all of them I have right now.
Last time Odessa High won a game was a 57-49 victory against Lubbock Monterey 400 days ago.
There's the kickoff.
And the Bobcats want to keep that from happening tonight as we get this little 2-6A showdown underway. Will it be playoffs for the Bobcats? They decide that tonight. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. The Bobcats in their white with the orange numerals and the orange Speed Flex and Axiom Riddell helmets. I'm Derek Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. here on Concho Sports Network.
And you're going to get to see a couple of things. I have the power tonight.
You got the power.
So there's our D right there. So you're going to see some extra curricular stuff tonight from me.
That's great. Oscar Herrera on the left side of the three-man front. Area 51, Brian Sandoval in the middle of the three-man defensive front. Riley Leone's got a sack last week. He is on the other side. And the Broncos, with the first possession on first down, will get a completion. Just a quick hitter there.
There's your Postal Annex instant replay.
Andrew Rodriguez that caught that. He is a senior wearing number 12. Second down and only one. Odessa Broncos trying to do something here early. They'll go to the left side and whoa, this is a major flex. Off to the races, 45 to the 30, far sideline inside the 30-yard line. A nice run from Jimmy Avila. He is a senior running back for Odessa High. Look at this on the Postal Annex instant replay.
Chasing him down is Jastro.
Cash Jastro made the touchdown-saving stop. Whoa, Bobcats move and move back on a loose cage. Odessa Bronco first down. As they look
get
to the
back
sideline.
wisely.
And
There
the
he is
handoff and a hard hit, but not after it looks like he got a first down. Let's see.
Looks like he's going to be about 5 yards.
5 yards short.
4 yards short.
I couldn't see the sticks. We'll compromise it. 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. 3 yards. 2.5.
And Odessa quick up on the ball again. So obviously they're looking at that Lee game where Lee was quick on the ball, wasn't allowing us to get any subs in.
Reception, and he tries to hurdle one of the Bobcats. That's Rodriguez. That's not a very smart move, Arlen. You could get messed up doing that.
Yeah, not a smart move. Luckily,
he was picked up that time by Blaine Belcher.
Belcher went high on that. So they are inside the Angelo MRI red zone.
Making it look fairly easy.
And this comes from them watching film on us and going, okay, we know what we can do.
Jimmy Avila is the running back. Philip Carrasco is the quarterback. They may use two guys. They start off with Carrasco, and he is completing passes left and right. There's another one to Kobe Baldonado, the junior tight end. Just moving right along. Wide to the right side.
And again, that Bobcat D is just anxious to get on the ball, probably some jitters, trying to get those out.
So Bo Rodriguez is, or Jimmy Avila is on the right side. No, he is the back.
He'll be brought down by number 98, Tyson Mitchell, the sophomore.
I thought that's who got the sack last week. On the quarterback at the end, on Midland, it was Riley Leones, who's 99. So just want to make sure Riley got his due.
Yep.
Defense made some good stops last week. They need to get one right now. You don't want to fall behind and let this team get a pep rally going. Avila stands to the right of Carrasco. Pressure coming on Carrasco.
He's going to take it. He's going to keep it.
There's plenty of
Touchdown.
daylight for the Alpha Paving touchdown. And the Broncos march right down the field. Oh, boy. Let's take a look at that on the Postal Annex instant replay.
Just scrambles out. Nobody. And everybody
could
had
get
dropped
close
back
to
into
him.
coverage.
Crazy. So it's going to be...
Oh, they blocked it.
Block. Bobcats can get on it, see if they can get a couple of points out of this. He is scooped up, and he will go down after taking a few steps. Michael Duran scooped it up for the Bobcats. nonetheless, over 3.5 minutes off the clock, and a touchdown on the quarterback keeper for the Odessa Broncos, who may be a little problematic tonight in this 2-6-8 contest. We'll be back after this at Ratliff Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa as your Central Bobcats trail the Odessa High Broncos in this little Southwest Conference showdown between Central and Odessa High. The Broncos took over 3.5 minutes off the clock, marched right down and scored on a quarterback keeper on the opening possession of the ball game from Philip Carrasco, who's just a sophomore, by the way. So they lead it 6-0. The Bobcats managed to block the extra point, brought to you by Texas Tom Bureau, Tom Green County. And we welcome you back. 6-0, and the Broncos about to kick off to your Central Bobcats. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. Arlen, you wouldn't think that was a winless team that just marched right down there and scored.
No, you wouldn't take it by looking at it. And what set that up was a big 45-yard run by Avila.
Right.
So had that not been there, and then everybody seemed to drop back into coverage.
Yeah,
on that touchdown.
I don't think we missed any tackles. I think we got outrun a lot. Just they found the lane to run through, and we weren't in the angles.
Bad angles.
But it's early, and the Central Bobcats have a habit of letting the other team score early.
Yeah. Oh, short kick.
They also have a habit of coming back. On the hop past the 30-yard line, Colton Hill, who has the most return yards as well as receiving yards. But last week, Midland, they were dropping so many guys back, Colton didn't get to hog all the highlights.
No, and what ended up happening is we talked to Coach Smith. Baby G ended up getting a lot of the stuff.
Absolutely. 2 touchdowns for Baby G, and that punt return in the second half was a big deal as well. So let's see what the Bobcats can do, trailing 6-0 as they come out on offense in their white with the orange numerals. Micah Smith threw 2 touchdown passes last week. Xavion Johnson, the running back, had 2 on the ground. He throws, and it's complete in the middle.
Kasner Stribling, number 81. Look at this. He just runs just a little seam route, turns around and looks. Yep.
They were trying to get him the ball last week, but again, with them dropping 8 for Midland, it was just hard to get anybody with their hands on the ball. And Kasner didn't really factor into the game that much. But you know who did? 3 running backs, especially one that we call the Z-Train, and there he is, Xavion Johnson. And he is into Red Horse territory with Luke's Cage first down.
Z-Train, the San Angelo Standard Times Player of the Week.
Very good. Xavion was running wild last week, but the 3-headed monster, you can't just worry about him, as the Bobcats have 3 running backs who keep getting better and better. up the middle, and somebody grabs a hold of him and won't let go. He'll get a few yards there to carry. Still, yes, Xavion Johnson is limping now. He's going to have to go out. That's not good, but we talk about the three-headed monster. At least we have some guys that can jump in there.
Well, number 50, Jeremy Juarez, was the one that tackled him, and whenever he got up, he kind of pushed off of him a little bit. So not sure if that added to it or.
Handoff. Elijah Allen, that's going to be a Luke's Cage first down.
But look at this penetration he gets right here. That's something we're going to have to stop.
Ethan Boyd is number 75 on that Bobcat line, which has done very well at protecting Micah Smith this season. He hasn't been running for his life all the time. And yes, he can run when he takes a notion to. Big first down, led to a score last week.
Look at this.
Tight ends in motion, and here we go. Off to the races is Elijah Allen. And Elijah will put the pigskin in the promised land. Don't let Zay have all the fun. Elijah Allen and the Bobcats are on the board. They just tied it up with 5:54 to go in the first. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown.
Look at this hole. Just all the defense collapsed to the left there. And that is a touchdown.
Is that 45 yards plus?
The ball was on the 43.
Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity. Great run. That's why we say the three-headed monster.
Yep. So 43-yard touchdown run.
Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County bringing you the extra point from Caleb Holberg, who had a nice week last week, made a couple of field goals. And it is good. The Bobcats have the lead. 5:54 to go in the first quarter here in Odessa. It's 7-6 Central. It's Odessa High in this 2-6 contest. We're back at Ratliff right after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
See friendship being.
Can't do it. 10.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Odessa, Ratliff Stadium. The Central Bobcats lead the Odessa High Broncos in this 2-6A contest by a score of 7-6. As they get ready to kick off, Caleb Holbert doing the honors, his extra point, which the Bobcats up by 1. Elijah Allen scored the touchdown on the ground, about 43 yards on the Bobcats' opening drive. And the Broncos on their second, moving left to right, will start at the 25 with the Luke's Cage first down. They very methodically moved the ball down the field and scored on a quarterback keeper on the opening possession of the game. The Bobcats didn't look like they were too into the game for a while. They were just like at a standstill.
Yeah, they looked like they hadn't gotten off the bus yet. They just looked inept.
Well, look at what's happened, though. I mean, you've had Midland Lee, you've had Permian, very emotional games. You have to, you can't help but get up for those. You can kind of be deflated. They get the win last week. It's
well, and one thing you don't want them to do is to come out and go, "Oh, we got this game won."
Oh, certainly not.
Because this team will make you pay.
Throwing.
Pass is caught for about a 3-yard gain.
On the reception is number 86. Is that 86?
I think that was 88.
That's 8. Okay. Yeah, that's Kobe Baldonado, the junior tight end. Our tight ends are, 81?
81, 82, 88.
And So he's the tight end, and he's the only person they've really targeted with the pass so far. Number 12, Andrew Rodriguez. It's at the bottom of your screen.
And that's a sophomore in at quarterback.
Yeah. Philip Carrasco. The sophomore quarterback throws again to Kobe Baldonado, and he is sandwiched by Mason Van Sickle and another Bobcat.
Was that 32 coming back?
That's Noah Rogers and Mason Van Sickle.
And there's a timeout for injury.
Yeah, he was at least getting up slowly, so they're going to look to attend to him. Again, that is Kobe Baldonado.
And Chris Walker and the Missile nailed each other.
Oh, goodness.
Out there. But I also sandwiched that Permian player in between. I'm sorry, that Odessa Permian. Odessa High player.
Is there? Woo. Colton Hill was one of the captains tonight for the Bobcats. Riley Ones in there with Mason Van Sickle and Brian Sandoval. That was your captains tonight for the Bobcats. Wanted to make sure captains got mentioned.
And Wall is off tonight, so if you're looking for them, you won't find them. They're idle tonight. But the Lakeview Chiefs are playing Big Spring, and it is 28-14.
There's the ball's on the ground. While the Chiefs kick booty, the Bobcats get the fumble. Brian Sandoval, the now declassified Area 51. And the Bobcats will have it in Odessa territory. Let's see what happened here.
Just hit the quarterback right in the hands.
Aiden Garcia was in at running back that time, number 7. So tough break for the Odessa Broncos. And a great opportunity for the Bobcats. Be a good chance to increase this lead. They need to take advantage whenever they're given something like this. They've gotten better at it this season.
They have, and this is a Luke's Cage fighting Bobcat first down.
Junior Micah Smith, incomplete. He tried to hit Stribling, and was a few yards out in front of him.
Well, and I'm not sure what his number is. He's right here on this end, right here. And he's got the hair covering up his number, but he is penetrating all the time, just getting through.
Golly, does he have some hair?
Is that 45?
43. That's
43?
Hector. That's Hector Nurchongor.
Okay. Easy for you to say. We're just going to call him Hector.
He is a senior linebacker. Now I'm going to watch him the whole play, see what happens. Here's Smith. Elijah Allen has the Bobcat touchdown today on the ground, over 40 yards on the scamper. And now the handoff and a hard hit on Darius Hewitt. That's his first carry of the night. And Ethan Boyd was tired of that showboat. Jeremy Juarez, number 50. He got a little bit exuberant, got a little push from Ethan Boyd.
And again, we see Darius Hewitt in the backfield. Z-Train went off limping a little bit.
We hope he's okay. Smith, he's going to run. Has plenty of time. Inside the Angelo MRI red zone, and Smith inside the 10, out around the 6. It's time for a first down indication. He didn't do it. I think he was having a problem with his knee pad there.
Look at this. Everything just breaks down.
And
then look at this, great downfield blocking. You got Colton here blocking. Great job, Colton. Allows him to pick up that extra yardage.
It all comes down to who blocks and tackles, Beth.
It does.
Coach once said that. Jimmy Edwards on the left, along with Colton Hill slot left, and we have the big boys on the other side, the tight ends. Darius Hewitt remains in the ball game.
And I also want to give some credit to Jimmy. He was blocking down there, and look at that.
Yeah, he got grabbed, but it was way too late. And that's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Darius Hewitt going to have him some fun with the touchdown. Don't let Elijah have all the fun. The Z-Train had all the fun last week, so the three-headed monster strikes in more ways than one. And that It's a Bobcat touchdown. 13-6 with Holbert coming up for the extra point.
Set up by that long run by Micah Smith.
That's 2 weeks in a row he's made a long run for a first down. And the Bobcats finding their game here. 3:55 to go in this 2-6A showdown, and they lead the Broncos of Odessa 14-6 here in the first. We're back at Ratliff Stadium after these words. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Our kickoff's brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company, a Friday night tradition. Darren and Arlen, the Darlings here, with Shay Harris producing for Concho Sports. Bobcats trailed and then got their act together. Now they lead 14-6. And here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff, and the return goes out to the 11-yard line, and that's where the Broncos will set up shop. This is their third possession of the game. They marched down there and scored on a quarterback keeper on their first possession. They made it look fairly easy, very smooth execution. Philip Carrasco got the score. Bobcats blocked the extra point, ended up going up 7-6, now 14-6. Our running backs are looking pretty darn good.
Running backs are looking great, and Ann is keeping up our stats for us. And let's see, we have Smith with a 20-yard run. That's what he got to get us down there in an in-scoring position. Whoops, running back falls down.
Carrasco making moves, and Carrasco finds a little running room, and he's out to the 25, past the 25-yard line. That is actually Aiden Garcia, wearing number 7. Garcia ran into his own man for a second there.
On the play by number 26,
Cash Jastro gets credited with that tackle.
26-yard line to Bronco, first down.
Michael Durand is in the game. He is a linebacker on the near side.
And I was going to say, had he not run into his own player there, he would have probably picked up some more yardage.
He does have some moves. Carrasco, he
ball's on the ground again.
Blindside hit. There's a pile up, and the Bobcats may have it.
And who's coming up with that ball?
They do. It's Area 51 again. Is this a replay? Are you sure this isn't a Postal Annex replay?
No, that's the live deal. And it was a blitz, a blindside blitz coming in here. Number 26. He knocks the ball out of his hands. And then
that's brought Michael, 26.
Just jumps on it right there, but it was completely came from that side.
Cash Jastro.
And because he's a left-handed quarterback, he's not paying attention to that blind side that much.
Yeah, he almost got destroyed.
Yeah, he almost got destroyed, and that was a great blitz called by Coach Martin.
So Cash Jastro
Micah's going to go
for that. Whoa,
and Micah is going to go down for a big loss.
So a nice play by the Broncos, and guess who? Troy Polamalu.
Isn't that that's Hector? Hector.
Yeah, that's Hector Nchongor.
Yeah, golly. Can't do that.
So second and a while.
Yeah, second and 23 is what it comes up.
Second and Monahan's.
Yep, no doubt. 2:40 left in the first quarter.
3 in the flight pattern. 14-6 Bobcats. 2 running backs have scored today, Allen and Hewitt. Now they'll try it again. Colton Hill on the sweep to the 32-yard line, a short gain.
Brought down the play by number 6 has come down. Number 8, Alva.
Jimmy Alva, one of the Broncos, bringing him down.
Z-Train, so he was back in the game. He's going back out.
19.
Going to go empty backfield here. 5 in the pattern.
Avercroft snaps the ball to Micah, who
3rd and 19 is what it is.
snap, Smith, protection, middle, gets between 2 defenders. Inside the 25 to the 21, you know that's Colton Hill if he's getting in between defenders and getting extra yardage after the catch. But still short of a first down.
Going to be short of a first down. Offense still on the field.
Brought down by Andrew Rios.
They're bringing out, I say that offense, and now here comes Caleb Holbert.
Well, Holbert made,
it'll be what, a 33-yard kick?
And that's well within his range.
Oh, yeah, he made a 41.
Yeah. And last week we got a running into the kicker penalty against someone that's not us.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice. So here's Holbert. 39-yard attempt.
No good.
Goes left. So the field goal, no good. The Bobcats are unable to put any points on the board after a fumble recovery. That's 2 for Brian Sandoval, the guy that came up with the ball at the end. That's 2 for him.
Sure is.
Cash Jastro started the whole thing. 14-6, Broncos come back out on the field with the ball. And less than a minute to go in the first quarter here in Odessa. Bobcats win, they're in the playoffs. Let's see, Tyler Hill was a sophomore whenever the Bobcats played their last playoff game. And that was, 2 quarterbacks ago, now 3 quarterbacks ago.
6 minutes left in the second quarter there in Big Spring. The Chiefs 34, Steers 14.
Man, the Chiefs could be playing for a district championship with a win tonight, next week.
Next week, yep, sure could. Play Andrews. And Dave Campbell's was calling that game, Big Spring, a toss-up. And we were talking about it, and I said, I doubt it.
Short gain for the Broncos for Jeremiah Baltazar. Jimmy Avila's in the backfield. They'll have 4 receivers this time. 2nd and 10. They're in no hurry with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Man in motion.
Little swing pass.
Swing pass, and he is hit hard.
Oh.
Stopped dead in his tracks by Jacob Jackson.
JJ getting that stop.
JJ lowers the boom.
And that'll be the last play of this quarter.
Jacob Jackson, big hit. We got to talk to him on the Bobcats Insider recently. Very cool thing to do, along with Mason Van Sickle, Baby G. Well, it's 14-6 after 1, and we'll be back at Ratliff Stadium for quarter number 2. You're watching the Central Bobcats live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
Let's make a deal. No games, no gimmicks. Just straightforward deals at Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. You can be in the driver's seat of a new Camry. Drive this one for only $30,844 and 4.75% APR for 60 months. Here's a deal that's hard to pass up. A new Tacoma for only $39,897 and 3.99% APR for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why.
Welcome back to the whistle-stop town of Odessa. Ratliff Stadium, the shrine, is described in the book Friday Night Lights from H.G. Buzz Bissinger years ago. It still has an aura to it. We start quarter number 2. Our broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew, glad to have you with us on a West Texas Friday night as the throw goes incomplete. First play of the second quarter for the Odessa Broncos, looking for their first win. And it is 4th down now.
4th and 13.
Carrasco has completed a few passes tonight. They were running the ball quite well on their first possession. They scored. Not anything like that since. 2 fumbles tonight recovered by the Bobcats.
Hey, Smith is 2 of 3 for 32 yards in that first quarter.
Smith took a big sack.
Yeah, he
so on 4th down, the Broncos punt, and it will be returned from the 45. Here comes Colton Hill down the sideline. Nice block inside the 10 to the 5. Colton Hill flexing on Odessa. Touchdown Bobcats. Colton Hill takes it to the house.
Look at this. 56 yard, 54 yards. Look at this. Great. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, he got Martinez turned around right there. And all I saw was hair flying and someone block Hector. Extra point brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Tom Green County from Caleb Holbert. Okay. Y'all get ready. We're going to use our new telestrator in a second.
Going to use it the way it's supposed to be
The way it's supposed to be used.
Hold on. Wait. What's going on?
I don't know. Let's see.
Are they...
Well, we were getting ready for your Texas Farm Bureau Insurance of Tom Green County extra points.
Is there an issue?
I don't know.
Somebody take a timeout. Yeah, Bobcats took a timeout, it looks like.
Okay, well, we're going to just hang with you as we get ready for the extra point. But here's the replay. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's Hill.
Look at this. Got this blocker here in front of him. Right here. So
I'm trying to mark up the TV.
You're trying to mark up the TV. And then look.
Oh, that was Baby G.
Nice block right there. Got it back. And then look at this. Right there. And he is gone.
Nice.
Yep. Awesome.
That was Baby G that threw the block on Troy Polamalu.
It's up and it's good.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance extra point of Tom Green County extra point is good. 21-6. Bobcats well in command, trying to get in the playoffs. We'll be back at Ratliff Stadium after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network. We own Friday nights. Tonight's broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs from Shirts Landscape. Darren and Arlen with you and feeling very good as the Bobcats are ahead 21-6 over Odessa in this crucial district contest in 2-6A. Return from the Broncos from Lionel Green. Oh, excuse me, that's Miguel Ramos. Colton Hill. How far was that return?
54 is what I have.
That was for the last touchdown. The other two were from our running backs. And neither one of them was Xavion Johnson this time. That shows you how versatile our running game is. As Darius Hewitt got one. Elijah got one as well. Colton gets the third on the return. Short gain as they keep it on the ground. Garcia, the ball carrier, brought down by Brian Sandoval.
I just got somebody who sent us a text and said how to say the young man's name.
Can I see how close I am?
Sure. There you go.
Nurchangor. Ring Chongor. Okay, I'll have to study that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to study it.
Ponder that a little bit.
Hector is his first name. He's
False
number 43, by the way.
Going to get a false start on the Broncos.
I may just call him Palomalu.
Yeah, Palomalu works.
He's got Troy hair.
False start on Odessa.
And
that's our first penalty of the night.
That's rare.
Yeah.
These games are getting shorter and shorter. We had a marathon against Lee the first week out. Last week we had bad weather, had to postpone the game until Saturday. Bobcats came from behind to beat Midland to get that district win. And this one puts them in the playoffs if they can finish the job here tonight. Odessa wants to spoil the evening for the Bobcats, and there's a long pass, turning and caught if he's in bounds.
I think he got his foot down.
Nice catch. Jacob Jackson had the coverage.
Good coverage.
That is Andrew Rodriguez, the senior that made the catch.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh.
That foot is.
I think he's
in.
I do too.
Yeah, he looks in. It was close. Here we go, back to live action.
Number 12 for our side ran back the punt for the last touchdown for the Bobcats. 12 is a hustle number tonight. Oh,
little middle screen there.
And he made inside the 15. Mason Van Sickle, as he has to do just about every game, is the guy that comes and cleans up a mess. Their flag
on the play.
See Van Sickle? You see Van Sickle like, okay, everybody move. Let me finish this play.
Yep. Holding on Odessa. And that's a killer.
That's 2 penalties for them on the drive.
On this drive, yep.
$10-19 to go in the half.
And that's twice that they've gone with that little screen right in the middle. And, you tell your D lineman, hey, if you're getting to go in free, you want to turn around and pay attention. You don't get to go that free. And that's something I'm sure Coach Martin is over there telling them, hey, look, if they're letting you go free and you're going, you want to pay attention and back up.
This Broncos team executes fairly well. They can't be fumbling the ball every time they have possession of it. They've done that, the last 2 times?
Yeah, the last 2 times, and you just wonder if this isn't some of their issue with just self-inflicted wounds.
Throwing, and it is tipped and incomplete around the 25-yard line.
Blaine Belcher, I believe, with the coverage, number 15.
Belcher has an interception this season, as well as...
we have another one. Let's see what we get.
Troy Sabalos has a pick, and Jacob Jackson.
And it's on us, obviously.
Nice crowd here that traveled to make the trip.
Is that going to be roughing? Yep, personal foul. Roughing the passer. Yep, it's going to bring up a first down. 9:56 left in the second quarter. So that completely negates that long penalty on them.
Central won last season's meeting 23-13. And they call this a historic rivalry because they played for each other for a long time. Most of these games in 2-6A go back to the 30s, 40s. Crazy. That's why it's called tradition. Clock at 9:38 on the ground again. And he's going to pay for it as he has swung a full 360 and thrown to the turf by Cash Jastro. Check out Jastro.
And that is a
26.
Is that 28 that's running the ball? Or is that a 20? That's 26.
Yeah, that's.
It's just.
Did you see the problem I was having earlier when I was asking you about that?
Just merging all together.
So Philip Carrasco, the sophomore, they had a starting quarterback named Coda last season, and he got hurt. And then they had someone behind him, but he's graduated. So Carrasco was thrown into that mix, but not the only one. And we may see more than one quarterback tonight. He breaks away and comes to the near side. I don't know how. Inside the 25-yard line, his Belcher will push him out of bounds.
And look at this replay here. So he is, oh, no, we didn't get it. He was stopped further back, and he just spun himself away.
Don't know how you could get away with that with so many people in the vicinity that could have stopped him. They appear to have a lot of size on the offensive line. Cesar Carrasco is number 79. Next to him, 78, is Jeremiah Baltazar on that Odessa offensive line on this near side.
Got some new linemen coming in.
Whistle blows.
Delay? Yep. No. Timeout.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that was before the play clock ran out.
All righty. 8:06 to go here in the second quarter. It'll be 3rd and 1. Bobcats in command, 21-6, but this game is far from over. And at the first drive for Odessa, if that means anything at all, they can still score on us and still make a game of this. So.
Hey, and here we go at the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout there in Big Spring. 42-21, Chiefs all over the Steers. And out at the old Lakeview Stadium, the Indians of Comanche, 35, TLCA Eagles 6. And let's see, where's that Grape Creek score? And Grape Creek, they're in Grape Creek with 26 seconds left in the first half. 21-0 over Merkel.
Thank you for the updates, Arlen. We'll be bringing you updates from the district as well as around the state and the area coming up all through the evening. Nice, pleasant evening here in Odessa, and the Bobcats need to put this team away, but you can't let them run the ball like that on the left side. He finds a lane to run through inside the 15 and swung out of bounds by Jackson around the 12-yard line.
Number 7, Aiden Garcia carrying the ball.
Exactly 8 minutes and now counting.
But that's another Luke's Cage. First down.
First down. They tried pretty much the same thing on that left side. They found something, and they'll grind a couple of yards, about 3 yards out of this one. And by the way, they are in the Angelo MRI red zone. We do not need to let them get a pep rally going before the half.
No, need to take care of business right here.
.722 and counting. This is way different than playing Midland Lee, I'll tell you that. Or really any of the teams we've played. They're much more up-tempo than this. Oh, he faked me out. Carrasco. Right side corner of the end zone. Touchdown. He got it. That was Kevon Shavers. If that was 28. Or is,
it's 26.
Okay. Well, it's got to be. I don't. Yeah, you had the same problem.
Or is that 28? That looks
it's
like
got to be 26. That's a quarterback.
But that looks like
You're
28.
right. See what I'm saying? Either way, he just scored a touchdown, and the Bobcats need to wake up. That this team is not just going to cough the ball up every possession and let them have it. The Texas Farm Bureau Tom Creek County extra point is coming up. Or is it? Are they going to go for two? They are. Carrasco is in along with Aiden Garcia. Standing to his left, going for two. Get within 7, throwing in a crowd, tipped in the air and incomplete. It comes down behind the intended receiver, Andrew Rodriguez. So it's no good, and the score 21-12. But that gives the momentum back to the red and white jerseys of Odessa. We'll see if the Bobcats can answer right after this at Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. 7:04 to go in the first half. We have an entertaining 2-6A showdown as your Central Bobcats lead.
Oh, got to get on that
the
ball.
Broncos of Odessa. Got to get on it, Gavin Johnson, and he will at the 7-yard line. It's 21-12.
Just misplayed that. Look at this. Short kick. He
got rolled right
between his legs.
Johnson scoops it up right about the 10-yard line.
That's a 22-yard mistake there.
Bobcats looked like they were going to run away with this game. There's
Central's
98.
going to go quick.
98 for Odessa is Jaden Hodges. He also has the Polamalu look going on. Defensive end on the far side. They throw short. Jimmy Edwards does the rest.
And that should be enough for another.
Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down. Brought down by Mason Tennyson that time.
And just got an update. Lakeview is up 49-21 now. And Dave Campbell's called that game too close to call.
Yeah, Lakeview said different.
Nice run by Z-Train here.
The Z-Train, the little engine that could. He is into Bronco territory. He was came off the field limping on the first possession.
And look at this.
First drive.
Look at this lane right here he's got. He just takes off and goes.
There you go.
Yep.
You're getting the hang of that telestrator, man. That looks good. Awesome. Throwing, Smith, they had to go up high for it, and they'll only get a few yards out of it. Gabriel Garcia.
That looked like it was going to be blown up, and then it, what do we pick up, 4 yards on it?
That was Baby G, by the way. First time we've said Gabriel Garcia tonight. I see Kasner Stribling going to be right next to Colton Hill. They're going to be one behind the other. And Jimmy Edwards on this side as well. Baby G on the other. Zay Johnson will stay in at running back. Clock is at just over 5. Micah Smith, left side, and somebody's able to trip up Xavion Johnson. Had they not, He would have gotten a lot more out of that because he was in the clear for a while. And I think that was Jaden Hodges that tripped him up. 2nd down and 5 for the Bobcats, leading 21-12 here in the second quarter.
It's a pretty decent album by Rush.
Yeah, here's Neil Peart back there. Kasner Stribling on the reception. I believe that's his 2nd of the evening. He'll make it to the 40-yard line.
That is actually Kasner's 3rd or 4th of the evening. 3rd of the evening, and all 3 of them have been pretty decent gains.
Tried to get it in his hands last week, just wasn't happening. Midland, they weren't allowing anything from our receivers. This is 4th and 1. The Bobcats went for it twice last week, didn't get it 2 times, still went for it the 3rd time, and then they started converting. Maybe they'll start earlier than that tonight. On 4th and 1, they throw on 4th and 1, and the Riverboat gambler Mark Smith gambles, and it pays off. Guess who? Kasner Stribling.
Kasner Stribling, just another little seam route right here. Look at this, coming right here and going to turn around.
Draw it up, Marker.
Look at that, right there. Boom. Yep.
Who does that? Who throws on 4th and 1? A Riverboat gambler.
Gambler there.
That's right.
Look at this Z-Train running. But wow.
Because Coach Smith knows that with this running attack, you can take a chance here and there.
Sure
on
can.
A pass like that.
Look at this. Nice patience there. He takes his time.
That block sealed him off. Christian McAllister, a great
And he
block.
is a sophomore.
Man.
He is a sophomore, and he's running ball like that.
Christian McAllister, 55, did a great job of sealing him off that time so he could get past the offensive line or the defensive line of Odessa. There he is again.
He gets brought down up, and there's a flag on the play.
Obviously, he's not hurt. Holding our breath. They're going to discuss this.
Looks like it's in the vicinity of a hold. Personal foul.
Okay.
Didn't catch that, but it's a personal foul on Central.
Boy, those Odessa radio guys are very loud. So that'll back the Bobcats up. It appeared, I was thinking the Bobcats are just going to kind of run away with this thing, and Odessa, surprisingly, that last drive, they're not going to go away.
No, and they've been driving the ball here pretty good.
Handoff, he loses it.
Buddy gets it back.
Ooh. Still, they dodged a bullet. Elijah Allen, he has the opening touchdown this evening. He just got back on that ball. Whoa, he didn't ever even tuck it in.
Yeah, and that could be handing the ball at a different angle. He's a little bit shorter runner than the Z-Train.
Yeah, Micah has to adjust to these guys. They're different ways of playing and different heights. 3 different guys. Throwing deep, middle, end zone, in and out of the hands of Gavin Johnson. Oh, he's going to want that one back.
I think that was deflected by number 1.
Okay.
Miguel Ramos.
Yeah, Miguel Ramos.
And he does, just at the last second, gets his hand up there. So it's going to bring up 4th and 21.
Hey, that was a good play by Miguel Ramos.
And look who's trotted back out.
Uh-oh. What are we looking at? 46 yards for Caleb Holbert out of the hold of Smith. Angle is to the right. Will he redeem himself? No, but it's going to be returned. This has shades of Auburn, Alabama to it. A lot. Could this be run back? Are you kidding me? Inside the 35-yard line. That was Andrew Rios, the sophomore.
And hold on, hold everything. The ball came up, it was on the ground.
What?
Well, hold the phone here. Yeah. But there's a penalty, I believe, on the play.
Andrew Rios.
The ball came loose after he hit the ground, but here we go.
Carson Collier for the Bobcats got him out of bounds.
Gonna see what this is. So,
yeah,
unnecessary roughness on Odessa. I'm thinking it was probably a blindside block.
It didn't seem, at the end, like it didn't seem like there was anything too excessive.
No, but it was so it would have had to have been somewhere about the 45 previously.
Okay. Oh. Well, Caleb Holbert trying to nail that field goal. It ended up being returned.
And he wasn't short by much.
No.
But we are in the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout.
Okay, so. I was wondering. I'm like, I cannot get used to that this season. I'm sure a lot of teams like it.
So let's see while we're here. Let's see. Not sure the time left, but Comanche 35, TLCA Eagles 6. Winters and Miles at halftime, tied up at 12. Lakeview, I believe it's halftime, 49-21 over the Steers. Junction 35-0 over LaPrire. Early over Eastland 43-0, starting the second quarter. Sonora 26-0 over Christoval. They're in Christoval, halftime.
And Pecos is ahead of Andrews by 2 at halftime. That's coming from by 4. Shay Harris, our producer.
Yep, Shay giving us that.
Back to business.
And here we go again with the screen.
Trying to find,
and that's what's been eating our lunch.
Their money play, and they are inside Bobcat territory. That's going to go to Kobe Baldonado again.
And Odessa will get the kickoff to start the second half.
It's a Luke's Cage first down for the Odessa Broncos. Playing Odessa proud tonight, regardless of their record. Kind of giving the Bobcats fits here lately. They can't seem to get them stopped. Carrasco throws.
Incomplete. Belcher all over him.
Andrew Rodriguez the target that time.
Hey, and if Pecos was to beat Andrews, Lakeview would potentially tie for district, at least a share of the district championship.
Okay, if they could win next week, a win could win it outright for them with that. Hey, he looked like he was doing the moonwalk sideways. Andrew Rodriguez slipping and sliding.
Should be enough for a...
Watch this. Zip, zip, and then he was made a sandwich of. Noah Rogers got to him.
Noah Rogers going to bring up second down and 1, 58 seconds.
Right about the time Reed Noble got to him. Throwing. Quick hitter, and it's caught. He comes up with it. I believe that's Baldonado.
Here you go. Look at that. Just turns around. He has size.
Yeah, and he had Noah Rogers right on top of him, but he got in between the ball and Noah Rogers.
Yep. Noah wearing him like a cheap suit.
Luke's Cage first down is Carrasco on the run. He's got some time to run. He's got some space, too, as he hits the sideline. He ran over one of the Bobcats. Noah Rogers ended up on his back.
Well, Noah was letting up here, but look at all this. Look at all this green out here.
Yep.
Picks up 15 yards
Carrasco,
for a first down. They can't do that.
Noah's not going to like to watch that highlight. He got up pretty mad. I just got run over by the quarterback.
29 seconds. Broncos still have 2 timeouts, I believe, by my stats.
We'll have your band performances coming up at halftime. Pretty good little game we have here as Carrasco throws, end zone, wide open, caught. He goes up and hauls it in for the Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. And now you can hear that this Bronco touchdown. Now you can hear that this Bronco crowd is getting louder and louder. And they are seeing possibilities. It's a touchdown.
Oh, flag in the end zone, though.
Hang on. Every time we've... How many touchdowns have we said touchdown that got called back this season?
Is it post? Or is it going to be illegal man downfield?
Was it 18 that caught the ball? We're not seeing 8s and 6s tonight, man. And they're taking forever. 22 seconds to go. There's no reason for them. Yeah, they can. If they, no reason for them to go for 2 in that situation. All right.
This is obviously on Odessa because he is looking to the sideline. To the
No
central,
rush.
Central. Nah, we're here for you.
I'm going to keep them waiting just a little while.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Odessa.
So against Odessa, that's how many? 4 penalties? 5?
That is 4 on them and 2 on us.
That Bronco touchdown was the number 16.
So now they have to set up. That's costly. So now they're going to go for 2.
There's no need. Yeah, unless the kicker can't kick 30-something yards. Incomplete as they throw to the end zone.
And that's going to be pass interference.
Trying to hit Bo Rodriguez.
So that's going to take it back to where it was supposed to be. Or
okay, I'm going to go out to dinner. I'll be back when he makes the call here.
Yeah.
At a leisurely
I said
pace.
back to where it should be. I'm sorry. That should be a 10-yard penalty.
Coach Eric Hartman, the head man of these Broncos. 21-18.
Still more some discussion.
And hey, folks. If you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. While I've got you, it's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Thought I'd share that with you while we were waiting. Ball is on the 18.
Still no call.
But they're lined up, so the ball is
here we go.
On the 3.
Pass interference on Central.
Okay, yeah. And they're still going to not kick the PAT?
Boy, that was forever.
They could kick the extra point, then win the game with a field goal if it came down to that. Running, he already has a couple of touchdowns running, so why not? Reaches the corner, and he gets in. Carrasco showing his speed, and this just became a 1-point game. What did I say about us not letting them get a pep rally started, Arlen? I believe the pep rally has officially started here at Ratliff Stadium. 22 seconds to go. Bobcats lead it by 1, 21-20. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
see friendship being.
Can he do it? 10. Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. That one from the Odessa Broncos, and things get a little chippy there between Jacob Jackson and Rudy Salcido on that Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. We have 17 seconds to go in the half. Bobcats clinging to a 21-20 lead as Carrasco and company are within one after the Bobcats looked like they were going to run away with it.
Yeah, and Ann just corrected me. Odessa got the opening kickoff, so we will get the second half kickoff.
You know what? And I should have said something, but I didn't even realize it. They did, and they scored on their opening drive, like they're a district leading team instead of a winless team. Left side.
Oh, here we go.
Blockers. He's into Odessa territory inside the 45-yard line, and a nice scamper from Darius Hewitt.
And
he has a touchdown tonight as well.
Nice little run. And he stepped out with about 9 seconds left on the clock, but you get that hometown crowd, and it's 7 seconds left on the clock down here.
Right. Braden Suter threw a really good block. The 265-pound senior lineman. Great block on the corner to get him on the sideline.
Timeout Central.
7 seconds. Our broadcast on Concho Sports Network. First of all, thank you for joining us for our broadcast. It is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or give them a call, 653-1463, rates and terms based on approved credit. I want to let everybody know, follow us. We really like to have you as part of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, at Concho Sports on YouTube, where you can watch replays of games, of course. And if you want to watch us on your big screen, all you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now. Just search Concho Sports on Roku and Fire. We'd love to have you. All kinds of opportunities to watch these games in style. Make it a tradition. It's a Luke's Cage first down with 7 seconds to go in the half.
Baby G a little late reporting.
Nobody in the backfield. Broncos drop everybody back as Micah throws for Jimmy Edwards. 4 seconds. Now that it's incomplete, that stops the clock with 4 seconds. I couldn't see if he caught it or not.
No, it went way over his head. Hey, and with 3 minutes left in the second quarter there in Lubbock, Friendship and Permian are tied at 14. But in Midland, Lee is all over the Bulldogs, 26-7.
That's about as expected. Even when Midland High School is really good and came in undefeated, they can't seem to beat Midland Lee. Nice run from Micah. Cuts back this way inside the 30 down at the 25-yard line. Quarterback Micah Smith on the carry. And that is going to do it for the first half.
But may have gotten a little bit of that mow back.
Look at him cut back here. Micah showing himself to be a lot more comfortable running the football as well as throwing. And that's it for the first half. Well, we didn't want an exciting game. We didn't hope for an exciting game. We have an exciting game. 21-20, Bobcats lead it.
And I'm going to tell you, going into that halftime, Coach Smith is going to be hot.
This is one of those running hot. He's going to have a come-to-you-know-who meeting. All right, we'll be back. Band performances. Plus, the second half will have stats, our scoring summary, all coming up on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Texans are under the direction of Bill Green. The Texans are led on the field by Captain Cristano Obregón, Captain Kennedy Wyatt, First Lieutenant Jocelyn Humphreys, Senior Lieutenant Bethany Gonzalez, Senior Lieutenant Karina Rodarte, Junior Lieutenant Nayla Martinez, Junior Lieutenant Gracie Boswell. The veteran line member of the week is Addison Gentry. The rookie line members of the week are Ella Noble, Cassandra Chacon, and Serenity Diaz. Tonight, the Texans will be dancing to the fiery Latin tune, Don't Go Yet. Please give it up for the Central High School Texans. Please give it up for the Central High School Texans. Seat and onto your feet for the award-winning Central High School Mighty Bobcat Band. The Bobcat Band members of the week are Woodwind, Kobe Ward, and Abigail Johnson. Brass, Daniel Martinez and Alec Galloway. Robert Rand. Color guard, Isabel Garcia Ramos. Rookies of the week, Allison Ortega and Mateo Alvarez. And the section of the week is the Band Booster Parents. Please enjoy a special end of the season costume performance, kicked off by the band classic, Land of 1,000 Dances. Get ready, fans, to keep your hearts in check. Next up for the Bobcat Band, Crazy in Love. Fans, we will take it off the field with the Central High School Band fight song. Thank you and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ector County Independent School District and Odessa High School are proud to present the award-winning Odessa High School Bronco Marching Band. They are under the field direction of drum majors Annabelle Martinez and Angelo Pavana.
Let's make a deal. No games, no gimmicks. Just straightforward deals at Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. You can be in the driver's seat of a new Camry. Drive this one for only $38.44 and 4.75% APR for 60 months. Here's a deal that's hard to pass up. A new Tacoma for only $39,897 and 3.99% APR for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Hey.
And now the band would like to take the time to recognize this year's senior. Our first senior we'd like to honor tonight is Dolce Avalos, JV showgirl. She's escorted by her mother, Heather Avalos, and her father, Jose Avalos. Frederick Avila, clarinet. He's escorted by his mother, Elizabeth Avila, and his father, Federico Avila, and sister, Dominique Avila. Trumpet player Emmanuel Balderas. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Iris Balderas, and father, Manuel Balderas. Oboe player and front ensemble member, Alyssa Barnett. She is escorted by her mother, Jennifer Barnett, and father, Jason Barnett. Baritone and euphonium player, Julian Barrera, escorted by his mother, Edith Barrera, and Jose Barrera. Color guard member, Wendy Benavidez, escorted by her mother, Kelly Benavidez, and sisters, Malia and Rianne Benavidez. Showgirl, Jocelyn Bernal, escorted by her mother, Josefina Sarminio, and her father, David Leon. Showgirl, Georgiana Cuellar. She's escorted by her mother, Susanna Lunarte. Color guard member Abigail Galindo, escorted by her grandfather Israel Mancha. Flute player Chichiria Gandrietti, escorted by her mother and her father. Color guard member Aranelli Gonzalez, escorted by mother Andrea Nahara and father Cyril Nahara. French horn player Eladio Hernandez, escorted by mother Guadalupe Hernandez and father Ricardo Hernandez. Alto saxophone player Daniel Hernandez, escorted by mother Minerva Lores and father Daniel Hernandez and sister Alyssa Hernandez. Flute player Itzel Hernandez, escorted by Karami Hernandez and her father Jesus Hernandez. Showgirl Iraesh Hernandez, escorted by mother Gladys Serene and father Irvin Serene. Valeria Loya, flute players, escorted by mother Veronica Fogg. Percussionist Maximilian Luna, escorted by close family members and friends. Barry saxophone and bass clarinet player Leonel Marquez Lopez, escorted by his mother Luz Lopez and father Hector Leonel and his sister Ruby Lopez. Drum major and clarinet player Annabelle Martinez, escorted by Emeritus Armendez and father Cruz Martinez. Showgirl Angelina Martinez, escorted by her mother Crystal Galindo and father Jesus Galindo. Miranda McCullough, flute player, escorted by her mother Irma McCullough and her father Jerry McCullough. Showgirl Amaya Munoz, escorted by her mother Laura Munoz and father Stephen Munoz, and sister Alex Munoz and her brother Stephen Munoz Jr. Flute player and JV showgirl Emma Wynn, escorted by her mother Lucky Wynn and father Randy Wynn and her brother Vincent Wynn and her cousin Samantha Gomez. Percussionist Malachi Oliveras, escorted by Priscilla Oliveras and father Michael Oliveras. Color guard member Evan Perez, escorted by mother Jamie Cordero and stepdad Matthew Mora. Color guard member Elena Pina, escorted by mother Jamie Rangel and father Adam Pina. Percussionist Samuel Ramirez, escorted by father Samuel Ramirez and grandmother Marcela Ramirez and sisters Madeline and Adeline Ramirez.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Chiefs lead
see friendship being...
Can he do it? 10.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Let's make a deal. No games, no gimmicks. Just straightforward deals at Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. You can be in the driver's seat of a new Camry. Drive this one for only $30,844 and 4.75% APR for 60 months. Here's a deal that's hard to pass up. A new Tacoma for only $39,897 and 3.99% APR for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Go one more, please.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. It is 21-20. Bobcats lead by 1 as we prepare for the third quarter of this crucial 2-6A contest between the Central Bobcats and the Odessa Broncos. Welcome back to the broadcast. This is Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. Just a 1-point lead for the Central Bobcats when it looked for a while as if the Bobcats were just going to run away with this. But the Odessa Broncos are giving us fits. Let's bring Arlen Ponder into the conversation for his thoughts and all of the latest info on this ball game.
Yeah, the Broncos are they came to play ball too. And Coach Smith talks about it being a 48-minute fight, dog fight, whenever you're playing in the Little Southwest Conference. These guys are 0-8, but they aren't playing like an 0-8 team. They're playing like a team that could hang with somebody. What I'm thinking, Central might be looking just a little bit ahead to next week. And I'm sure Coach Smith got them squared away at halftime. He's an excellent halftime adjustment kind of guy, so we'll see. Something you don't see often is Bobcats running before the half, so that may be a little bit of Coach Smith trying to get some attention.
He's got them running gassers out there.
Got them running gassers, yeah. In the first half, we had 158 yards rushing, 77 yards passing. Micah is 7 of 10 for 77 yards. And let's see, the person with the top running is Allen, 53 yards. But Micah's got 34, Hewitt's got 32, and Z-Train 35 for 158 yards rushing. So some decent, but the one thing that has us in the positive column is the fact that Colton Hill brought that kick back 54 yards, that punt, for a touchdown. He just weaved his way through. Otherwise, might be different. And 2 fumbles on the first 3 drives for Odessa. Otherwise, it could be a flip-flop ball game.
Well, you know, when we didn't capitalize on at least one of those fumbles, we didn't get any points out of it. A couple of missed field goals. Well, that's 6 points off the board. But Colton Hill, yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. If not for that punt return of 50-some-odd yards for a touchdown, we would be behind in this game.
And what was it, a 46-yard missed kick and another by Holbert. I believe it was 30-something.
But Holbert doing his part with those extra points, because that's what has us in the lead.
Yeah.
If you want to get very specific about it, but clinging, just barely hanging on, and it is quite a surprise. So, yeah, I bet Coach Smith had plenty to say at the half. But
yeah, I wouldn't want to have been in that locker room. Let me put it that way.
But he's not the kind of guy that's going to do like my coach and throw the ice chest across the room. He's going to say something to get you inspired.
Yeah, he's going to get you inspired. But speaking of inspired football, that Pride of the North Side with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, 56-35 over the Big Spring Steers there in Big Spring. And out at Lakeview Stadium, Comanche Indians 44, TLCA Indians 6. And out in Grape Creek, the Grape Creek Eagles 21-0 over Merkel. Also looking at some Little Southwest Conference scores. Halftime, Friendship 17, Permian 14. And halftime there in Midland, Lee 26, Midland High 7.
The Little Southwest Conference, where every game is a slugfest, and this one's not going to be any different.
And if I'm Coach Smith, I'm telling that team it is tied 21-20. Stop making the little mental mistakes,
Kickoff's brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company as we get ready for the second half of play. Bobcats leading by 1. They receive the kickoff, and here's the return from Jimmy Edwards. Edwards heads toward the sideline. Midfield 45 into Bronco territory, and he has a Bronco riding on his back.
Oh, there you go. And then we're going to pick up 15 more.
You can do that. I immediately thought of that chant. You can't ride somebody's back like that when they're out of bounds. Let's see who the culprit was. Was it 32? Let's look.
There you go. We'll look right here.
Instant replays. Brought to you by Postal Annex. But
personal foul on them.
That was on Kevon Shavers. Josiah Foster.
They've spotted the ball here. That's not accurate. Yeah, okay, thank you. That ball needs to be about 15 yards further forward.
Well, you had to tell them.
And there comes the migratory Boo Birds.
And they're going to be migrating back and forth here tonight. I think this is where they come from, Ratliff Stadium.
I think so.
Originally. 1st and 10. That's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down. They'll give it to Zay Johnson, and look at them push that pile. He's still going. Might come out the other side.
Wow, look at that. He just trucked a whole bunch of them. Just carried them with him. Look at this. They hit him. They hit him right there. And look at this. Look how far he goes. Drives them 5, 10, 12 yards. Wow.
Martin Alva, the senior linebacker, number 8, he was doing everything he could. He was getting driven backwards the whole time, just hanging on for dear life.
And Z-Train with another nice run in the Angelo MRI red zone.
Bobcats, the big guys up front, did a good job, of course.
Holy cow, and the Chiefs just scored another touchdown.
Right.
They are handing out touchdowns there and
trying to
Big Spring. They're trying to prove their point.
First winning season with 21 years and a chance to play and win the district championship next week with a win tonight. And they're well on their way. I don't want to jinx it. Micah Smith, the junior quarterback, will send Judson Bright and Kasner Stribling in motion, the 2 tight ends. And whistle blows, he pitches it to Zay.
What do we get? False start? False start, a delay.
They're going to take their time.
False start. Number 88.
A Levis restoration and solar penalty on Judson Bright. They had him and Stribling in motion from left to right that
time.
And
I think that may have been him not getting set in time.
And they do a lot of that. They love to put the tight ends in motion under this Mark Smith offense.
2nd and 9, ball's on the 11.
Edwards and Hill wide to the left. 10:35 to go, third quarter. Cats trying to increase on their 1-point lead. Trying to swim through, and he'll be driven flat of his back after at least getting a short gain. He went, did the turn and churn that time. Jaden Hodges brought him down. Number 98.
No gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I thought he got a short one at least. 3rd down and 9. Caleb Holbert has missed 2 field goals today. They're well within his range, but...
And Ann let me know that that was the first non-personal foul penalty of the night.
Seriously. Throwing end zone wide open, Jimmy Edwards. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcats touchdown. Micah Smith right on the money. In the middle of the end zone to Jimmy Edwards. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the Cats come out smoking on their first drive of the second half.
Look at this. Right there. Where is anybody? Look at that defender. And Edwards just came up, ran a little flag.
Yeah, he had a good amount of space to do it. Your extra point brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Tom Green County, and Holbert. 3 for 3 on that. Bobcats increase their lead, 28-20 over Odessa. Push for the playoffs on Concho Sports Network. Bobcats up by 8 with 9:53 to go in the third. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Micah Smith finds Jimmy Edwards, 17 yards, hits him right in the end zone, wide open for the Bobcat touchdown. Caleb Holbert's extra point makes it 28-20. Bobcats lead this 2-6A contest by 8 with 9:53 to go here in the third. Nice crowd, nice evening at Ratliff Stadium. The Sharks Landscape Company kickoff from the Bobcats will skip along the turf to the 30-yard line before they can get to it. That's number 23. Jimmy Avila that got on top of the ball, and that is where Odessa will begin the first drive of the second half. 2 things.
I was wrong. It was the first non-personal foul penalty on Central.
Okay.
Other thing, Lakeview 62-35, and Lakeview is driving.
What a
that
season.
pride of Northside is for real.
You betcha. And the better things could be coming up. They just need to get this win tonight. Well on their way. See them on Concho Sports along with the Bobcats and the Wallhawks, of course. Right side, they've had a lot of success right there. And he finds some room to run to the 35-yard line where he is brought down.
Brought down by number 90, Renfro.
That's Jimmy Avila, the running back.
Second down and 3 for the Broncos.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3, but a new name that we haven't seen, Bryson Sanders, number 10, in there.
Bryson Sanders is a silent assassin. Looking for room to run. He's in trouble. He's going to be dropped by several Bobcats.
And I think that was just a 3-man rush.
Oscar Herrera was on top of him.
Yeah, just a 3-man rush with the spy.
Chris Walker was in there as well.
Chris Walker serving as that spy. So they've put a spy now to keep that quarterback in line.
We've been saying Walker's name more and more, getting in on the action the last several weeks. 3 in the flight pattern. It's 3rd and 3. Ball is on to 37. Clock at 8:41.
And the Central band has fired up and they're letting them know that they're there. Blitz.
Throwing long. Carrasco out in front of his man who wants a flag, and he's not going to get it. Noah Rogers on the coverage. I didn't see a flag anyway. He wanted one for Rogers. Said Rogers was trying to say Rogers hung on to him. Going to bring a 4th
and
down.
3.
Yeah. That's 4th down. Just what the Bobcats wanted to get a stop here, get some more points on the board. They're going to roll the dice.
That's risky right here in their end of the field.
Yeah, and you know, they're not desperate enough to have to do anything like this. It's only an 8-point game. It's 3rd quarter. Pulling out all the stops. Carrasco rolling to the left. He's going to run it.
He's going to get it.
40, cuts it to the inside, takes a hard hit, led by Noah Rogers.
Brought down by number 52, Herrera.
And Herrera.
To Bronco, 1st down.
Yep, it's a Luke's Cage 1st down. Bang.
Here we go with a live look into Lakeview, and look at this. They are driving down the field. They are at the 14, 13-yard line.
How cool is that? We can
That
just check
is
in
cool.
on it. Very cool.
And look
Lakeview
at
Chiefs.
this. I can even do this. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, you can't
man.
tell us straight?
I was going to tell us straight there for a second. Here we go. And Central.
On a Luke's Cage 1st down, Central has the ball.
Here's that replay. This little handoff right up the middle.
You can watch all our games at once.
You can.
Just go crazy with it. Mix and match. 2nd down and 8. Van Sickle on the left, number 7. Leading these tough linebackers.
3-man rush.
Throwing the middle in tight coverage. He's got the completion as Van Sickle grabs him and sends him to the turf as soon as he catches the ball. And that's been his favorite target today, I think, Kobe Baldonado. I'm not sure, though, statistically. Number 88. Tyson Mitchell, or excuse me, Riley Onez is 99. Mitchell is 98. For the Bobcat D. Onez got the sack last week. Defense got some big stands against Midland. This is 2nd and 3. Whistles blow.
False start.
78. Jeremiah Baltazar looks big. Looks like the biggest dude out there.
So, yep.
5 more. Riley Onez coming out, as is Colton Kent. 3rd and 8.
I'll tell you what, that track meet there in Big Spring, it's about to be 70 to 35.
Golly. Ball thrown, cuts
Caught.
inside, has plenty of room to run, gets submarined by Reed Noble. or he would have gotten a lot more. That's Rodriguez on the reception. Andrew Rodriguez wearing number 12. That's a Bronco Luke's Cage first down. And here they go again, Arlen, doing what they did in the first half, methodically moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, and need a mistake here by the Broncos.
And that hole, that was way too easy to get through for Aiden Garcia, the junior.
Oh, wait a second. You can't do that. And there's a flag on the play.
Okay, Jackson was on the bottom of that pile.
And we may have another one coming.
One thing's for sure, they're going to wait. They're going to keep us in suspense. Yeah.
10-yard penalty to bring up 1st and 20. As they were getting up off the pile, number 68 there for them. He just shoved the Bobcat defender's face, just shoved him back down onto the ground.
He did that to Jacob Jackson.
And yeah, getting a little chippy out there.
I think Ethan Rodriguez was the culprit. Back to play. Luke's Cage 1st and 20, ball on the 48 for the Broncos. Looking for their first win and to keep playoff hopes alive. Bobcats looking to get in the playoffs with a win tonight. And he's pushed out of bounds. Carrasco on the keeper, Chris Walker, sends him out of bounds. Cash Jastro is number 26 on the near side.
Pecos and Andrews. Pecos 24, Andrews 33. At half, Pecos was winning that game.
Gage Renfro is in the game for the Bobcats, number 90. Carrasco wants to run. Now he's going to stop and throw. Got a man wide open. He takes a violent hit inside the 40, but he makes the catch anyway. Nice catch, Aiden Garcia. And that keeps the drive alive for the Red Horse. Bang! Jacob Jackson had bad intentions with that one.
Going to bring up 3rd and up another penalty.
It's going to be that kind of night the second half.
And judging by the body language, it is on the Broncos. Broncos.
Well, they're the only school that spells it Broncho.
Them in Western Michigan.
Right. Well, in suspense again.
Okay, so we're going to go to Cracker Barrel after it's over with. Okay.
Yeah.
No flag on the play.
Okay.
They're calling off the flag.
After all that.
So that's going to bring up 3rd
and 11.
And it says 11, but that's not right, I don't think.
They've eaten up plenty of time off the clock. That may be to their detriment if they don't score.
That should be. Is that about right? 3rd and 11? Okay.
Yeah. 4:35 on the clock.
And
Bryson Sanders is number 10. You'll see him on the 30-yard line near the far hash mark.
I think the white hat is over talking to Coach Smith. Not sure what the delay is here. Coach Smith probably wants a little bit of an explanation.
There have been some lulls in the game. Some lulls in the action. Personnel, Troy Sabalos, the cornerback at the bottom of your screen.
What's, here we go. More delay.
Personnel heading off the field.
And Chiefs just popped it in the end zone again.
Glad somebody's watching some football.
Yep, we're good.
Appears to be a little bit of confusion. Noah Rogers trying to make sure everybody gets straight.
Well, that was a wholesale, and nobody down for the Bobcats.
Carrasco hit from behind as he throws, and it's incomplete. He took a vicious hit as he let go of the ball, and he tried to hit Aiden Garcia around the 25.
That's going to bring up 4th and 11, barring a flag.
Watch this.
Nailed him.
Yeah, can we watch it again?
Incomplete. Yep,
Okay.
it's going to bring up 4th down and 11. Didn't see who that was.
It was Cash Jastro that blasted him.
But look at this. No down lineman here. No down lineman. So they're bringing everybody.
Here they come. They complete the pass, but at least there was a defender to wrap him up. It's going to be a fresh set of downs, though, at the 23. Andrew Rodriguez with the reception.
Wow, I can't believe. Can't let them get that. Got them 4th and 11, and you let them pick that up.
Was that much to do about nothing? All that time, and they just complete a long pass? Much ado about nothing. There you go.
Now we've got back having some linemen down.
Luke's Cage 1st and 10, under 4 minutes to go. It's been a long drive, and now we're going to get a timeout.
It'll be a timeout.
The Broncos take the timeout. That's the first one of the second half. 28-20. Central comes out and scores in the second half, but the Broncos are driving. And Bobcats trying to hang on to this 8-point lead. We'll be back at Ratliff Stadium in Odessa after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Friendship being
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to the legendary Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. Third quarter, 3:46 to go in this 2-6A contest between Central and Odessa High. And the Broncos on first down head to the sideline and get inside the 10-yard line.
Stepped out at the 5. Look at this little wheel route out of the backfield.
Nothing too fancy. Andrew Rodriguez.
Bryson Sanders saves the touchdown, but not before a first down and goal.
Luke's Cage, 1st and goal from the 5. They can score and get the 2 points, and we have a tie ball game. And it shouldn't be this way.
Now, I had them 4th and 11. Should have gotten them off the field.
Ball's loose! The ball comes loose. That's fumble number 3 for Odessa. The Bobcats are on the ball. They got it.
That's
Cash.
What we needed.
Money Jastro comes up with the football.
He just rips this out. Who is this? Van Sickle just rips it out of his hand.
Okay, and then Jastro. Did he get on it? Or
he got on it. Jastro got on it or Van Sickle?
Jastro, because Van Sickle made the hit, though.
So here we go. Let's take the ball down the field and put it in. Here we go, right here.
Okay, let's see. Watch 26 come in. There's the ball. Oh, you got the telestrator. I don't.
I think.
Right there.
I think he got it. I think Van Sickle got it.
Do you?
I think so.
Oh, man.
Oh, 28 got it.
That was 26. That was. I don't know. I thought it was Jastro. Anyway, they complete a short pass.
Michael Duran's 28, 26 is Jastro.
Cash Jastro at 195 was the guy.
Yeah, I think it was Jastro.
Yeah, it was Jastro. We'll say it was Jastro until it's definitely unproven.
Yep.
The money man. Meantime, 2nd and 6 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bobcats
need to take this ball down and put, as you say, the pigskin in the promised land.
Take advantage.
And go up by 16.
Yes, take advantage of what they've given you. They haven't done that every time tonight. There's been 3 fumbles recovered by the Bobcats. This goes nowhere. Elijah Allen stood up at the line.
Allen, the ball carrier.
Going to pick up about 2.
Brought down the play by number 34, Hernandez.
Andrew Rodriguez was in on that stop along with Yamel Hernandez, the senior defensive lineman, wearing number 34 there on the left, the defensive end.
Hey, so something we haven't seen in a while is them to take a shot downfield.
Linebackers in the middle is Martin Alva, Devin Padilla on the right. Alva.
Ball's tipped at the line.
Who got that?
Deflected at the line. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. And
the defense is tightening up for these guys.
Yeah, and exactly what you tell. Whoa. If you can't get your hands up. And that's what he did.
Good job, Mason Tennyson.
Couldn't get the penetration, got his hands up, and he's celebrating.
4th down and 4. The Bobcats just fooled around and got stopped. So Mason Tennyson, you see him, number 95, tackle on the left. Gets the deflection, and this punt goes way up in the air, but it's not going to get past the 50-yard line. Bravely, a fair catch called for. I think that was Adil Nunez, so the Broncos will have the ball in Central territory.
And Central got that turnover. They needed to take the ball down the field and get it into at least get it into make that drive a lot longer drive. Now they've only got 46 yards to drive.
How important was that punt return for a touchdown by Colton Hill? That and 3 fumble recoveries, and only got 7 points out of all of it?
Yeah.
Not good, but the night is still going, and the Bobcats still have a lead for now. Odessa showing their little holding a little something inside the 35.
That's incomplete.
Did it touch the turf?
Oh, they called it complete.
I thought it was. Alan Reyes on the reception.
Looked like it bounced off the turf.
Very close. Bronco first down. They just continue to stay alive. Just when you think you've got them dead to rights, this is a gritty team. Kobe Baldonado is 88 going in motion there. That's been a target they've been looking for a lot. They'll keep it on the ground.
Just a little trap.
Avila. Avila, 281 yards coming into this game and 60 carries. He has a touchdown and a 100-plus run. Go on, go on.
There's the Central Band firing up.
Oh, it's about that time.
Up and just false start.
Band starts playing just in time for a penalty.
False start. And that's good. That's 8 penalties on the night for them.
Garcia, number 7, came in with 254 yards and 2 touchdowns before tonight.
He's going to bring up 2nd and 14. Yep, 2nd and 14.
Under 45 seconds in the third. Carrasco looking to run. He won't get away. Swung down to the turf by Oscar Herrera. Here's the Postal Annex into replay. He's going to try to escape to the outside. Swung him down at the 40.
Yeah, and some more extracurricular after the play.
Getting their Irish up a bit. Brian Sandoval, the nose guard, has 2 recoveries. Those 2 of the fumbles were recovered by him tonight in the first half. Kid is strong. Carrasco has a lot of heart. Look at him run. Big hole up the middle. Could have driven a truck through that. Fresh set of downs, and he's close to the Angelo MRI red zone.
Yeah, and they went a little bit away from having that extra having that person stay as a sniper or spy there. That's the end of the third quarter.
High drama. Blaine Belcher made the stop that time. The ball is on the 21. 28-20. Bobcats lead it by 8. Broncos driving. Oh boy, don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter coming up on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater, joined by Arlen Ponder and the Concho Sports crew. A much more dramatic night than we bargained for, as the Bobcats trying to get the win to get into the playoffs for the first time in several years. Could be a historic night, but standing in the way are the kids in red, and they almost got a score that time. It will fall incomplete in the end zone. Good defensive play by the Bobcats secondary. That halfback pass, that was pretty close. Good job by Troy Sabalos breaking up that pass along with Jacob Jackson. They both have interceptions this season. Second down and 10. Ball is on the 21. Cats trying to hang on to that 8-point lead. Carrasco throws, caught. His favorite target makes another reception. Kobe Baldonado, the junior, makes the catch. Almost ran into the official as Mason Van Sickle grabbed a hold of him first. It's a Luke's Cage 1st and 10 on the 9. So that's
Inside
a first
that.
and goal. Goodness gracious.
Angelo MRI red zone.
You missed it. Arlen, precision passes, and look what we have. A serious situation for the Bobcats. Driven out of bounds is Jimmy Avila. Making the stop for the Bobcats was Chris Walker. Walker's a junior, by the way, at 5'9", 190. Just underway, fourth quarter. Bobcats had them stopped. They got a fumble recovery. No more danger. Drive down there and score, take command of the game. Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
And there he goes.
Passing and incomplete, tipped in the air, broken up by Noah Rogers. He's trying to hit Rodriguez.
And he could have taken off a run, but he chose to throw it.
He's Arlen, he's already had a hole that big that he ran through on this drive.
Yeah, and Ann gave me an update at half. He only has like 36 yards rushing all year.
Yeah. You don't want them to have their coming out party against your team. They're just doing what they have to do to hang around, playing with an amazing amount of poise, but it's overthrown and incomplete, trying to hit Baldonado. That will bring up fourth down.
4th and 6.
And Bryson Sanders, the senior, he was on the coverage that time. So what do you do here, Coach?
Yeah, they hadn't been kicking extra points, so, they're going to go.
If you don't have enough confidence in your kicker to kick an extra point. So, fourth down, ball is on the 6. Standing to his left is Avila. Pressure. Van Sickle closing in on him as he throws.
Oh, and he's out of bounds. That's a stand by the defense.
And the D does the job. And the pass was caught by Andrew Rodriguez well out of bounds.
And Van Sickle set that up all the way, forcing him to roll to his left. Granted, he's a left-handed passer, but forced him to go. Now, Central cannot get conservative here. They have to go down the field to eat up this 10 minutes and 39 seconds and put the ball in the end zone.
Sabalos and Rogers on the coverage on that last play. Here we go. It's a Luke's Cage 1st and 10. Like you said, this is it. They already got to stop with the turnover and had to punt. They can't do that again. They do not want to find themselves looking at that scoreboard with tears in their eyes tonight. Low pass, and it just falls incomplete.
And that was almost a disaster right there. Number 8.
Martin Alva.
Alva almost had him a 6.
Now is not the time. I would just keep it on the ground for now. Our running backs are doing a good job. Two of them have a touchdown, and it's not Xavion this time. It's a good thing.
So they go with the 21. One running back. And again.
Popped up in the air and almost picked off.
And they aren't getting penetration, so what they're doing is they're jumping, putting their hands up. Going to have to roll Micah out maybe a little bit and get him some.
Pass blocked at the line by number 8, Martin Alva.
Okay.
3rd and 10 here.
Martin Alva.
Literally have taken 8 seconds off the clock in 2 plays.
The last possession didn't take that much time off either. They're just doing everything they can to let these guys hang around. 3rd and 10. One of the biggest plays of the ball game right here, and they'll send Smith or Hill in motion.
It's a penalty. It's going to be on us.
Micah running for his life. Just going to chunk it. Caught, but will it matter?
It's not going to matter.
Johnson that made the catch, and he sends himself rolling out of bounds. So what's the deal?
It's going to be a false start on us. I think they're going to get Colton.
He was in motion.
He was in motion, but he ran. I think he started early, so.
Well.
And you can see him, he just goes out of screen down at the bottom. Micah, golly, that's a disaster waiting for a place to happen there.
They put him in motion, and sometimes they will hit you with the jet sweep from Colton Hill.
It's going to be 3rd and 13.
Xavion Johnson stands to the right of Smith, who is in his own end zone. Smith.
I'm throwing the ball downfield.
Throwing, intercepted, this time for real. Not close, it's picked off. At the 19-yard line, Devin Padilla. And this Bronco crowd is going crazy. He had plenty of time, Arlen.
He did.
Did he tip it to himself? I'm not sure.
No, he intercepted that ball cleanly, and the Broncos are set up with a 10-11. They can eat up some clock here, and granted, the most they can do is tie it up. But
I thought Alva tipped that. He didn't. Oh, boy. Like I said, everything they can do to let them hang around. Get the turnover, don't do anything with it. And now this.
Just a sloppy game by the Bobcats.
Hit head on, smash. Jacob Jackson playing like a man possessed. He hit him head on. Jimmy Avila ran into a brick wall that time.
Good penetration.
JJ. He's playing with purpose. He better be. 2nd and 12. Clock under 10 minutes.
And since Central came out with that opening second half kick, they have done nothing. They've laid an egg.
They handed off reverse.
Trickeration.
The reverse from the Broncos. 15 to the 12-yard line and met by Jacob Jackson, run out of bounds. The last man with the ball, Anthony Martinez.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was Andrew Rodriguez that got
Second
it
and
last.
3, sorry.
Second and
Third and 3.
Very manageable third down. 3 down for the Bobcats. Oh, they moved. Play still alive. Carrasco's going to run it. They turn around and give him a smack at the 2-yard line, and that was a good heads-up play by Troy Ceballos with a little help from Bryson Sanders.
Oh, and Ceballos picks it up off the ground.
So he doesn't see him yet. Boom. Then that.
What do we got, though? What's the penalty?
Did Bryson Sanders hit him late? Okay. Offsides. I didn't think that was a late hit. It was pretty salty, though.
First and goal for the Broncos, 9:15.
9:15 left in playoff hopes if the Bobcats don't pick it up fast. They've already gotten a turnover and a stand the last 2 times Odessa has had the ball. Still not good enough. And they're going to score. Alpha Paving, touchdown. Wait a minute. Touchdown.
No, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. One signal touchdown. What?
Let's just take a look.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
You got it. Now here's Avila. Just on the handoff. Okay. 28-26. It's an Alpha Paving Bronco touchdown. I saw some Central players celebrating like they had gotten a fumble or something. That kind of threw everything off kilter. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Avila scores the touchdown. 28-26, 9:08 on the clock. Going for 2 to tie it up. Carrasco rolling, pressure coming. Carrasco throws, it's going to hit the turf.
It's incomplete.
Before it gets to Kobe Baldonado, and the Bobcats will survive. They'll survive with the lead intact, barely. 28-26. We'll be back at Ratliff Stadium in Odessa right after this. Hope you'll stick around. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Let's make a deal. No games, no gimmicks. Just straightforward deals at Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. You can be in the driver's seat of a new Camry. Drive this one for only $38.44 and 4.75% APR for 60 months. Here's a deal that's hard to pass up. A new Tacoma for only $39,897 and 3.99% APR for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to a tense Ratliff Stadium in Odessa for this 2-6A showdown between your Central Bobcats and the Odessa Broncos. 28-26, Central clinging to the lead as they are about to receive the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from these Broncos, who have hung around. And had they gotten that 2-point conversion try after the touchdown by Avila, this would be a tie ball game. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff, here it is.
Fair catch called for.
Drops it, then gets it back under control at the 27. And that's where the Bobcats will start the drive. Elijah Allen. That was a little bit scary for a second. He lost it there for about half a second, I guess. Bobcats need to move, eat a bunch of clock, score, and get the heck out of this place. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a good plan.
I want to thank you all for joining us. Fans, if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group, Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Our broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. They have great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. Be smart, bank smart, apply online. 1cfcu.org or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors tonight for making this possible. Luke's Cage first down. Ball is on the 34. Smith and company, and they will send the two tight ends in motion and run behind them. Nice run.
Z-Train taking off.
Xavier Johnson high steps out of a tackle. There's the stiff arm. He's inside the Angelo MRI red zone. The Z-Train.
Wow, look at that. And just like that, that is a field flip there. And look at this stiff arm here at the end.
Not right here.
Right. Bam.
That's a Ladanian.
That's a LT there.
That's a Lasanian.
Yeah, it's about a 50-yard scamper.
50 yards.
And false start.
Yeah. Shay, you were right. Let's see.
Hold on. Wait. Or we got 12 men. Is that 12 men in the huddle?
Gonna talk to Coach Mark Smith. Having a little discussion there. So I don't know. We're about to find out with our referee after having a word with Coach Smith.
Okay, so listen. After the game, we're going to go. Do we want Cracker Barrel? Longhorn.
You know.
IHOP.
We could just get something with stripes.
Yeah. Taco Villa, you know. This is Odessa. We can go to, what's that little place right there by the by Ector County Coliseum? Okay, yeah.
All right, hang on a second, fellas.
No flag on the
mind.
play.
We just needed to discuss. I needed to have a little sit down, a fireside chat with Coach Smith, then one with all the referees. Hang on. Now back to the game.
Yep.
Ball is on the 18 thanks to Zay Johnson. Made a big run. Here we go with the sweep to Colton Hill. Thought about taking it inside, then gets to the sideline at the 13.
Colton, steps out of bounds after a short gain.
Clock is at 8:48. He didn't get out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
What? The clock's running.
Clock's running, but he got out of bounds, okay?
I saw the clock run, the announcer said out of bounds.
Yep.
What a night. It's Halloween.
You can't do that.
There's ghosts.
Speaking of Halloween, 5 minutes left, and Lakeview is up big, 69-42.
What a game it's going to be for the district championship. 69-49. Xavier Johnson will not be denied, and the Z-Train finds the station, baby. It's an Alpha Paving touchdown. The Bobcats went to the offense doctor, and he gave them a generous prescription of Xavier Johnson.
Well, and look at this. Look at this hole. Just right up, and he trucks a couple of people.
Xavier.
Great downhill runner. We've got a Central Bobcat down.
Let the trainers take a look at the situation. The Bobcats have been healthy most of the season. I know Riley Onez had some issues that he had to deal with, but even given that rest week after the 3-game winning streak, they came into district healthy. Got banged up a little bit, but nothing. Tucker Beatty has been out, but not a whole lot of guys hit by the injury bug.
Grape Creek 35-14 over Merkel. Final. Brownwood Stephenville 35-0 over Brownwood in the third quarter. About to start the fourth. Permian got it on track 31-17 fourth quarter over Friendship. And Lee 26-10 third quarter, 1 minute left there in Midland. And let's see, there was another one I was looking for here.
Keep going. I got a factoid for you coming up.
Andrews 33-23 over Pecos.
All right. So it's Lakeview and Andrews next Friday, correct?
Lakeview and Andrews next Friday for the district championship.
Man, this is a huge extra point. Shay Harris said it is, so it is. Our producer tonight doing a great job.
Oh, and here's one for you. Miles, 38, Winners, 24. 4 minutes left in that game.
Over Winners?
Over Winners. Blizzards aren't freezing tonight.
So Holbert doing his thing out of the hold of Smith and the snap from Sandoval, and it's good. From your Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Tom Green County, Holbert nails the extra point, and the Bobcats are up 35-26. We'll see if they can close the show. 8:12 to go in the game. We're back after this at Ratliff Stadium. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder on the call here from Odessa. Kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscaping Company.
You asked earlier if Eastland was any good.
Dang.
Early put 74 on them tonight, 74-0. They're in Eastland.
Dublin scored 50 on them, and Dublin can't beat anybody. That's my hometown. It's okay to say that. Here's the return. Was that a Van Missile?
That was a missile.
The heat-seeking Van Missile. Fox won.
And some more extracurricular activities after the play. Look at this. Just takes that nice tackle.
Man, he got in there fast.
And boom, right there. Just took him out.
Boom.
Had to do that. John Madden there. Okay, now this defense needs to rise up. And you know, they were playing with that sniper, whatever you want to call him. Mm-hmm. They were playing with that, and that seemed to hold the quarterback in check. But they got away from it there for a little bit.
Well, they need to do whatever they were doing that was working. But the thing is, they get a turnover, they get a stop. They've done their job, and still Broncos hanging around. Carrasco rolls out, buys some time, throws, caught, out of a tackle, going to cut back. Bro almost got out of another one, but they'll hang on to him at the Bobcat 40-yard line.
But hold on a second.
Flag?
Is there a flag? They're all walking backwards.
Rodriguez on the reception.
They are walking backwards. What's going on?
Hang on, they got to discuss it.
Yep, they got to discuss it. 26 seconds left in Big Spring. 76-49.
Whoa. Dang. Okay.
Personal foul on us. Hands to the face. Wow.
So Luke Cage first down with 8 minutes to go.
And that is costly.
.41. Where is it now? The
27.
27. This crowd is still making noise. This game is far from over. Bobcats hanging on, though. A turnover would be nice. Carrasco throwing short on the slant, and he caught it and lost it.
Incomplete pass.
Didn't hang on to it long enough to be a fumble. He didn't have possession. That was, what? I think Reyes.
Yeah, he didn't have it long enough.
That was Bo Rodriguez. Rodriguez was one of their top guys. We haven't said his name much.
Back live.
Almost picked
almost
off.
intercepted.
Oh, he almost had it. Nova Rogers. Van Sickle in the vicinity. Here's the replay.
Number 13, Rodriguez.
That was
wow. That would have game changer there.
looked like it was right in his hands.
Needed that. Brings up 3rd and 10, 7:47 balls on the 27.
Let's see what personnel. Rodriguez on this side. They have 3 to this side and 1 to the other side, the short side. Carrasco. Caught! In double coverage. I thought Van Sickle was going to grab it, but he makes the catch, and he's into the Angelo
And look
MRI
at that.
red
He
zone.
is, Van Sickle is beside himself.
Rodriguez again.
It's a first down. 7:30, counting.
Rodriguez. I said we hadn't said his name a lot, but he's definitely making his presence known now.
Broncos have all 3 of their timeouts.
Just taking his
I'm
time.
sorry, they have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah.
He's just taking his time. It's a 2-score game still.
4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Pressure coming. He doubles back. Super Tecmo Bowl. They'll get him.
No, that was a serious loss.
Cash Jastro, and he's getting up very slow after that hit from Cash Jastro. The money man puts him on the turf.
Ball was at the 13, and they bring him down. That's a 20-yard loss.
Cash Jastro slid and fell down. He gets up and still gets the stop. It looked like he had
76-49 Lakeview over Big Spring. Sorry, man.
Oh, it's all right. It looked like he had lost him. Somehow he caught up to him with the help of one of his teammates. Yeah, it looked like Cash was out of that.
Is that a false start or a delay of game?
Or a timeout. Oh, is there a flag?
There's a flag.
Okay.
Do you have a flag? They'll have to talk about
Well,
it.
we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Have a little Tupperware party real fast. What's a timeout?
Timeout.
A flagged timeout.
It's a flagged timeout, but
Oh, let's all get ourselves centered. Take some deep breaths. 6-12, 35-26. Bobcats have the lead. We'll take a quick break during the timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and...
Welcome back. Bobcats hanging on to their lead, and there's a completed pass for the Broncos at the 10.
And that's a first down.
They are making the plays when they have to. We came back just a second too late. Here's the play. Carrasco right in between Van Sickle and Ceballos.
Hey, and with 10:42 in Midland, false start on them. With 10:42 left in the game in Midland, it is an 8-point ball game. Legacy 26, Bulldogs 18.
Making a game of it. It looked like Legacy was just kind of going to run away with it, but
I'm sorry, Lee.
or Legacy.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 13.
Odessa has done everything they can, and the Bobcats have also done everything they can to keep them in this game. But it's certainly not a fluke the way they've played. Carrasco escapes, gets away from Ones, inside the 10, lowers his shoulder and goes mano a mano with Troy Ceballos before going out of bounds. Kid's got heart.
It's going to be short.
Looked like Riley Onis had him there for a second. He got away from him. Cash Jastro missed him too.
Fourth.
Yeah, it was 4th down.
Fourth and
best
4?
spot in the world, yeah.
Bad spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4th and 4.
4th down. Bobcats get the stop. There's
Marbles
4:41
here.
left. Carrasco under pressure. They're right on him. He cuts back. They're right in his grill. But he throws and completes it anyway. What a play. What a play. It's caught.
Hold on. Flag in the back of the end zone.
Bo Rodriguez made the catch, so let's see. Here in an hour or so, we'll find out. They had him
He's
dead to
holding the
rights.
back of his head. He's missing his hat. Did somebody run into? Both of them are missing their hats, which usually means somebody stepped out of bounds.
They had Carrasco dead to rights, man. Couldn't get him.
No, what the?
Again? No flag. It's a
No
touchdown.
flag.
Watch this.
But is that a touchdown? What are they?
It's a touchdown. And
Yep, they're calling it a touchdown.
Bo Rodriguez.
I've never seen as many no flags in my whole life.
It's been a wild night. Not like a wild, fast-paced, just wild, slow. And they just hang on and hang on. 35-32.
And I don't understand this going. It's a 3-point ball game.
Yeah, get the one, you get a stop, you can win it on a field goal.
Yeah, they're just not going to kick extra points.
I don't have any. Let me see what special team stats they have here.
How far was that touchdown?
It was, hang on.
Let me see if Ann
It
got
was 10 or less. And they got backed up on a penalty.
We got to talk some more. Okay, so I don't want to go to IHOP. Listen, we need a. What was that in Major League?
You know, Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity good.
Yeah, huh? Listen, I want to go to Baskin Robbins instead. So he's over talking to Smith.
Coach Smith, you going with us?
You and Coach Hartman. Oh.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. The situation is 35-32. They're going to go for two. They don't necessarily have to, but.
Oh.
Carrasco got a man bearing down on him. Cash Jastro. Jastro runs him to the sideline, and he throws incomplete outside the end zone. So the 2-point conversion, they will not get it. They're 0 for 2 on that tonight. 35-32. The Bobcats remain in the lead with 4:31 to go. It's going to be a wild finish here in Odessa. Here's that incompletion on the 2-point try. We'll be back at Ratliff Stadium after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
And weddings, Damon Bell Photography, and drone services.
You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC. This is the truck for you. You can save $12,000 off this 2025 GMC Sierra. Designed to transform everyday moments, you could get this Buick Encore for only $24,380. Crafted to provide a first-class experience, you can save $3,500 on this 2025 Buick Enclave. You can score huge savings this fall at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports Crew, your Friday night therapists and sometimes sportscasters. Kickoff's brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company. We are emotional support casters.
Oh, I tell you. We're
no matter what,
emotionally challenged, I think.
The kickoff to the Bobcats. 4:31 to go. They lead it 35-32. Big surprise that it's this close. And Gavin Johnson slides down at the 34.
Now,
one of the Broncos, I think he's got, back in the day would say bell rung.
Got a snot rattler there.
Yeah, Rigo Herrera was walking a little back and forth, so they're going to take a look at him. This has been a hard-hitting game.
It has.
It really has.
And you start to see some slipping on the field. Oh, offsides on the kicking team. There's another penalty on them, so it sets us up even better.
Broncos.
Now, whenever I was a kid, they always used to say the Cowboys were Tony Dorsett up the middle, Tony Dorsett around the end, Tony Dorsett around the other end.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it needs to be here.
Yeah.
It needs to be a heavy dose of Z-Train.
And we have Hewitt. We also have Elijah Allen. They each have a touchdown tonight. So they can all get the job done. You can just run one play apiece.
And Hewitt is in the backfield.
Darius, touchdown in the first quarter? First or second? Oh, Micah making a little move. Fakes left, rolls out to the right, but it doesn't do much good as two defenders are waiting to meet him.
But that's okay. He picked up 4 yards, and stays in bounds. Clock's rolling.
Jason Sanchez, one of the linemen wearing number 30.
Odessa has 1 timeout left.
Was in on that stop.
And the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout.
Which I'm still getting used to, but I'm sure right now they're liking that. A lot of coaches liking it. Get that extra timeout. Smith gets the high snap, brings it under control. Left side. He's got some room to run inside the 40. Nice run from Darius Hewitt and the D-Train. He's inside the 35 of the Broncos.
Nice vision, nice run. Good block.
Thought about cutting it back, got a 2 or 3 extra yards to just stay in the course.
Bad thing is he stepped out of bounds, so it stopped the clock.
3:39. Edwards and Colton, they're going to be wide to the left. Judson Bright, Kasner Stribling, the tight ends on the right. Z-Train, and is he out there?
That looks like Z-Train.
Johnson looking for that hole. He'll lower his shoulder and go man-to-man against one of the Broncos, Martin Alva, the linebacker.
Let that clock run.
I would say Coach Eric Hartman should definitely be proud of the way his team has played tonight.
Oh, incredibly proud of him.
They are well coached. And they haven't been showboaty about it either.
No,
Very workmanlike. If they don't have their confidence in the kicker, that makes us a little bit less worried right now, leading 35-32. Bobcats missed a couple field goals tonight.
Z-Train with another first down.
Luke's Cage first down. Keeps it moving. Will keep the clock moving too after they reset, move the chains. So the Broncos field goal kicking obviously not something that they're confident in.
Number 77, Jose Ibarra. Great block there to open up a hole.
285 pounds.
Playing that left tackle position.
Ibarra. Clock at 2:21 and counting. Micah, who looks like Evel Knievel in that Axiom helmet with the stars on it. Left side, and the Z-Train is tripped up. One guy went low and one guy went high. The one that went higher up was Jeremy Juarez.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Adrian Escandon is the one that got underneath him and tripped him up there. 2-minute timeout. We call it the tranquility, rest, relaxation, and recentering, refocusing timeout. 35-32. The drive of the game from the Bobcats. If they can finish this off, they can get out of town with a win, although with a few bruises.
Dang, dude, it was 28-0 last time I looked. Stephenville over Brownwood. It is 49-0 now with 6 minutes left in the game there in Brownwood.
Wow. Battle of 377. I got something for you here. Hang on. I'll just keep going. I'll tell you in a second what I got.
10 seconds left in the game, and Permian is going to pull it out 38-25 over Friendship.
Still a good game, though. I knew it would be.
10 minutes left in the game there in Midland. 26-18. Lee over the Bulldogs.
Sound like the Bulldogs kind of hung in there and maybe rallied a little bit. 38. 25,
they just announced it, yeah. 38-25 final.
Micah with a 2nd and 9 after the 2-minute timeout.
We get a first down here, we can go to victory.
Maybe a Parker Neal.
Yeah, maybe get to see a Parker Neal.
Turn and turn from the Z-Train as Martin Alva and company
and
try to bring
Odessa
him down.
should be taking their timeout.
Yeah, Jeremy Juarez, one of the linemen, lost his helmet. He'll have to come out of play. Angelo, MRI red zone. Okay, I got something for you, Arlen. You ready? You recognize this? You recognize it?
Okay, yeah.
That's former Odessa High quarterback Larry Gatlin with his brothers Steve and Rudy, the Gatlin brothers.
Look at that.
1977 Grammy winner, gold albums, very famous. He was the quarterback for the Broncos. They beat Permian in the 60s with Larry Gatlin and then didn't beat him again till I think the 90s. So he was the guy that was known for beating him for a long time.
Wow.
And rich and famous musician with a couple of Grammys.
And was that, did they take their last time out?
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either. What are we?
There have been a lot of pauses.
Hold on. A 10-second runoff.
That'll bring it to 139.
So that would either mean that they called a time out.
Scoreboard says they have one, but you know, sometimes that's not correct.
They either called a timeout.
Yeah, they have one.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm ready for the Bobcats to get the heck out of Dodge with a win and a playoff berth.
Okay, and he's telling them to roll the clock. There we go. Okay. Now they're rolling the clock.
This is a big 3rd down, man.
So no, I don't know what that was.
Me either. All I know is it's 3rd and 5. Broncos would love to get their hands back on the football.
And I think they're just going to let it roll. Call a timeout.
Let it roll. Not sure where the play clock is. There's a snap. They snap it with under a minute to go.
That was almost disastrous.
Johnson, I think he might have run into one of his own guys. He gets to the 17, something like that.
And so Odessa now will call their timeout, and I was just looking to see. 2:32, and it is a 32-21 game now.
Who is that? What?
Lee over Midland High.
Okay.
So they called the timeout, setting up 4th and 4 with 45 seconds. So
I'm getting nervous.
the Broncos are out of timeouts. Central still has, by my clock, all 3.
Yeah, they do. And if they could, this would be like 34-yard field goal.
Yeah, I'm not going for a field goal. I'm giving the ball to Z-Train and letting him do it.
Yeah, trust in your guy. You know, like Nick Saban, I heard him talking about, when you call plays, think players, not plays.
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
Dance with the one that brung you, as my grandma used to say.
3 receivers over here to the near side. Judson Bright is one of them, along with Edwards and Colton Hill. On 4th and 4.
Up, and he got a free play.
Throwing, too tall, incomplete. Flag. It's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag.
If that's a first down, if that's offsides,
ball game.
offsides, encroachment, whatever you want to call it. That's an automatic first down because it was 4th and 4.
Yeah, Polamalu.
Yep.
And Judson Bright was the guy that was it intended for, who's caught one pass this season. 47 seconds. The Bobcats are going to get out of Dodge alive with a win and a playoff berth for the first time in several years. Get the program back on track. And you know what? This is what you're supposed to do when you get challenged. You hang on and you get that win. And they're going to do that tonight.
Which will set up a great game next week on Thursday night.
Senior night.
Senior night, and yep, 2 amazing games here on Concho Sports Network, and you will get the opportunity to probably hear our names and our voices both nights.
We are definitely
different. We'll be doing different things, but we're all playing a part next week. 6 seconds.
Let's get this one over with first. 3, 2, Micah Smith. Is that Micah? Yep. No Parker Neal, Micah Neal. And that's the ball game. The Bobcats get the win. They hang on 35-32. And for the first time in a while, Bobcat fans can say we have a playoff team. How cool is that, man?
And for the first time in a long time, SAISD can say both of their teams are playoff bound.
The Lakeview Chiefs get the win in dominating fashion tonight. They will play for the district championship against Andrews next Friday. That's going to be huge. It's going to be on Concho Sports.
And I'm going to tell you, I have to laugh at the Dave Campbell folks that called that Lakeview game too close to call. 76-49 was the final score.
What?
Too close to call.
But I thought they were playing football, not basketball.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. That looks like a basketball score.
That's crazy. Congratulations. So next week, next Thursday, senior night, rescheduled from supposed to be last week. Going to take on Friendship, who lost to Permian. Bobcats haven't beat them in a while. They certainly could beat them if they play well. That's Thursday night on Concho Sports Network. Then the Chiefs versus Andrews Friday night. District championship. They've already made history. This is going to be more history that you will get to see live on Concho Sports. That's going to be fun, man.
Yeah, it is. And, we're looking forward to doing some things. I know those Chief commentators are looking forward to doing some things. And then you'll also have a wall game next Friday night.
Man.
So it's going to be
Hooday, Concho Sports.
Yep, that's right.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with our postgame show right after this. Bobcats win 35-32, our final here at Ratliff Stadium. Bobcats beat the Broncos again. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
see Friendship being...
Do it. 10.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Let's make a deal. No games, no gimmicks. Just straightforward deals at Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. You can be in the driver's seat of a new Camry. Drive this one for only $30,844 and 4.75% APR for 60 months. Here's a deal that's hard to pass up. A new Tacoma for only $39,897 and 3.99% APR for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Check out why First Community Federal...
Playoff bound Central Bobcats. They win tonight in Odessa over the Broncos by 3. They will face Friendship next Thursday, but the Bobcats have clinched a playoff spot for the first time in years. Back on track. I'm sure Coach Mark Smith is happy, and we'll talk to him about it coming up. We're going to do a Tuesday one next week for Bobcat Insider, a special night. Tuesday, 7 o'clock at Shenanigans, followed by Chiefs Insider, and then big game coming up Thursday against Friendship. Here are the particulars of this win over the very tough Odessa Broncos, who darn near snuck up and beat us. Arlen Ponder, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and both teams had 5 touchdowns apiece. The difference in this game was the fact that Odessa had no kicking game. We did. Holbert was completely perfect on. He went 5 for 5 with extra points. They went for 2 on one occasion, got it. Went for 2 again, didn't get it. Went for 2 3 times, did not get it. So that was the difference in the game. Mark Smith is not going to be happy with this. Coach Smith is not going to be happy with this result. He's going to be happy with the win. He's not going to be happy, I don't think, with the way that they played. Came out very flat in the beginning of the game. Let Odessa take the ball down at 8:13 and pop it into the end zone on a 14-yard run that was set up by a 45-yard run. The big play again, just keeping Odessa in the game. Then Central went on a tear. 5:54, number 20 got it in the end zone on a 43-yard run.
Yeah,
that would be
Elijah Allen.
3:55 mark, number 22.
So that is Darius Hewitt. They can't let Xavion Johnson have all the fun.
On a 5-yard run. And then Colton Hill does something amazing. 54-yard punt return for a touchdown at the 11:43 mark in the second quarter. Then Odessa went on a tear. 2:04 mark, let's see, number 26, Carrasco, 7-yard run. Then with 22 seconds left, 26-2, and I missed who got it on a 20-yard pass.
Carrasco to Rodriguez.
Okay.
I think.
And that 2-point conversion was good. The prior one was no good. Then Central got them off the schneid. They come out and get the opening kick of the second half, 9:53. It was Micah to Johnson, 11 yards. Extra point was good, 28-20. Then we stayed like that through all the rest of the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, 9:08, Odessa got on the board with Carrasco running the ball in, 2 yards, for a touchdown after some back and forth, going there at the goal line, went forward, went backwards, penalties, no penalties. We had to decide whether we were going to IHOP or Denny's.
A lot of discussion tonight in between penalties.
And a lot of picked up flags. Then 8-12, Central got in the end zone. Finally, the Z Train got in with an 18-yard run. Extra point was good to make it 35-26.
That's all three.
That's all
of the three-headed monster.
Three-headed monsters.
Proceed.
And you throw in Hill.
Mm-hmm.
He got a rushing touchdown.
Right.
Technically, it won't count as a rushing touchdown, but it was a rushing touchdown. And then at 4:31, Odessa, Carrasco to number 13 for a 7-yard pass. Extra point. Two-point conversion was no good to make it 35-32.
Yeah. That was Bo Rodriguez. Andrew Rodriguez is 12, just so you know.
So I'm not sure if they're brothers or cousins or what.
Don't know.
Difference was those extra points, 35-32. Micah was 8 of 15 for 88 yards by our calculation. Z-Train had 154 yards rushing. Allen had 55, Hewitt 53, Micah 34, and then Colton had 9. And receiving-wise, had Baby G with a 4-yard catch, had Hill with a 10-yard catch, Edwards 25 on 2 receptions, and Kasner Stribling, who they went away from. That route was open several times, but he had 4 catches for 49 yards, almost had a season high of 50 there, and that may be his high now that I talk about it. On the flip side, they had 200 yards rushing. Central's going to have to clean that up.
Because it wasn't like the Broncos just made big fourth and forever. They throw it up and get these fluky big plays or whatever and get a pep rally going. They were pretty methodical, and they can play ball.
They can. And their leading rusher tonight was Carrasco with 72 yards. Avila had 57. Garcia had 63. And then Rodriguez had a one rush for 8 yards. But Carrasco was 21 of 31 for 282 yards. So 482 yards, almost 500 yards of offense by the Broncos.
Yeah,
not
surprising.
What you wanted. The number one receiver, though, out of that group, 11 receptions, is A. Rodriguez with 202 yards. B. Rodriguez had 1 reception, 7 yards, but that was a touchdown. And then Baldonado had 8 receptions, 65 yards, and Garcia 1 reception, 8 yards.
Seems like Baldonado was one of his favorite targets that have a lot of plays kind of centered around number, 88, I think?
Yeah, I think so. They had 11 penalties by my tracking. We had 5 penalties. Here's another thing, though. Micah gave up an interception, but we had 3 strips, 3 fumbles. We did nothing with those 3 fumbles.
It's 21 points that we could have had.
We could have had. And a couple of things. Let's see. Holbert missed a 46-yarder, I believe, and a 30-yarder. So Coach Smith rolling the dice and going for it on 4th down. But it's like he talks about, you have to have that confidence in your team. So he wants to show them that he's got that confidence in them to go get it. So there's where we stand. Looking ahead, Friendship fell tonight to
Permian.
34-25, I think was the final. And Lee is probably going to beat Midland High. 32-21 is the last update I have. But if you're just joining us, the big thing tonight is the pride of the North Side. 76-49 over the Steers. So that was amazing. Kudos to Wall. They upset winners. And Grape Creek beat up on Merkel 35-14. Wall was off tonight. That's why we don't.
I thought you said Wall beat winners. I was kind of halfway looking for something here. I'm like, surely you didn't say that.
Yeah. And the Battle of 377, Stephenville 49, Brownwood 0 with a minute and 30 seconds left in that game.
Odessa Permian has Midland left on their schedule, and if they win that, they'll be undefeated district champs.
And they're that good.
Yeah.
Here again, these Bobcats are that good to hang with those two teams and then come out and look like, that Odessa. Was Odessa that good, or was San Angelo that off tonight? Was Central that off tonight?
Who knows? Odessa, I don't take anything away from them. They executed very well, and I think we just kind of were in a bit of a lull. Like, is this really happening? They're about to catch us.
Yeah.
But the running game comes through whenever we needed it to, and got the job done. Playoff bound. Looking at El Paso, East-West Lake, East-West Lake, or East Wood Lake.
One of those is going to come out of that district. Let's see if we can see real fast. If you want to.
Yeah, well, we want to invite you again this Tuesday to come see us at Shenanigans, or at least watch. We'd love to have you see us, talk to some players, talk to Coach Smith. He'll be looking very sporty in his athleisure, as will I and Arlen. So come say hi. Come be a part of it at Shenanigans. Plus Chiefs Insider, Friendship next Thursday. Then Friday, the big one, Chiefs playing Andrews for their first district title in a long, long time. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. You can always keep up with us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, at Concho Sports on YouTube. And be sure and get the Fire and Roku apps so you can watch these games in style with your wingmen here. Let's thank our sponsors, First Community Federal Credit Union, Alpha Paving, Postal Annex, Angelo MRI, Shirts Landscape Company, also Mitchell Toyota, Mitchell Buick GMC, friends at Luke's Cage, been real good to us, Zentex Remodeling Group, Pro Scrub for your carpet, your tiles, your sofa, call them, Larimore Insurance Agency, Hubbub Store, Shenanigans, Dick's Key Shop, yours truly, Engraving and Rewards, PK Kelly Insurance Agency, NC Elite Krav Maga, the Auto Pros Body Shop, Alvarez Chiropractic Care, Kick and Cuts, BG Fence and Lawn. Thanks to all of them. I got them all in, man. Plus Zentex Remodeling. I got them all in a timely manner.
You did, and hang on.
All right.
I think I have who we would face if we're coming out of.
Sounds
good.
good.
The way it sits right now, Eastwood is 6-0. Let's see. Franklin is 4-1. Pebble Hills is 3-1. East Lake is 2-2. So anything can still happen. Coronado is 2-3. So looking at that, if we take the third seed, we'll be playing Franklin. If we have to take the fourth seed, we'll play Eastwood, and Eastwood is 6-0.
Ooh.
And 9-1 on the season. Now you got to remember, out there they have like 19 teams in one district.
Yeah.
So in that district, that 1A district, or 6A district 1 is 7 teams in that district.
Oh yeah, that's why when I start speculating, good job getting the specifics out of that.
Yeah.
There's so much of it.
And then of course, looking at Lakeview. Lakeview comes out on top. They're either facing Burnett or Lampasas coming out of that District 4, 3A. So it's got some exciting times about to happen.
If they take care of business, they can play with those teams. Just got to take care of business next week against Andrews. Bobcats haven't beat Friendship in a while, so it would be really cool to do that, even though they're already in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, we were talking about her, we were talking prior to the game with some of our fellow commentators about realignment. Today was the snapshot day, and if everything goes according, Friendship is going to drop down, so that would be a nice to send them away with a loss.
It sure would, and I think, let me ask Shay here, was Friendship our last playoff win before we were in district with them? We got a playoff win, 1918. 2018-19, didn't we beat Friendship in a playoff game, or am I nuts?
The last one they won, I believe, was 27 or 20.
Let's see. I think it was over Friendship. One of them was, anyway. Well, I wasn't really affiliated with y'all yet. I was sitting in the stands trying to get to know the team. But, okay, we lost to Eaton and then lost to the Troopers. Is that Eastwood?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
The Troopers are East Lake.
East Lake. So that was our last playoff game loss was to Eastwood.
Sorry, yeah.
Good Lord. You know what? My brain's fried already.
They got East Lake, Eastwood,
Lakewood.
and there ain't a lake anywhere in El Paso.
Mm-hmm. Shay, are you looking up? Or we should.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. But I also going to talk about while we're talking about realignment. Word on the street is that Pecos will drop down and Big Spring will drop down. Possibly, not even could drop down to 2A ball or 3A with them coming out of that district because they're losing so many people. So it's going to be curious to see with several schools going up. I know one of the numbers that I heard was TLCA reported 258. If you're looking at those cutoff numbers, I think they were 550, somewhere in that neighborhood for the 3A to 4A cutoff. But they're also talking about doing away with Division I and Division II and all the classifications, which would mean that they'd have to either drop the ceiling down or raise it up, drop the cellar down.
Oh, man.
So more teams going in, more teams going out. So it's going to be interesting, and we've already talked about having a Concho Sports Insider show talking about possibly
it's
snapshot numbers.
Man, once we get into details, it's
They've made the playoffs in 2022. That's the last time.
2022.
The last playoff win was 2017
against
Pebble Hills.
Okay, we beat Pebble
They
Hills
lost at Mansfield
in 2017. That was our last playoff win. We have
And we've gone out there and lost to Pebble Hills.
Yeah.
In the last 4 years.
We lost to Eaton High School, and we lost to the Troopers. Those were our last two, and the Troopers was our last playoff game. Okay, just so everybody knows. We're heading back. We're back, baby.
I'm telling you, we're back. Coach Smith he told us whenever we did our first interview with him that he wanted to bring the Bobcats back. I think we're close.
Yeah.
And also against Friendship, if they win, they have a winning record.
Okay, I was going to say we are now 5-4, 2-2 in the Little Southwest Conference, winning record regular season.
So yeah,
if we beat Friendship. Was when? 2019? Okay. So we
COVID.
Yeah. Oh, that COVID cast a voodoo spell on us. Y'all have a safe trip back. Those of you who went to the game, everybody else, hope you have a great weekend. Be safe out there. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast. Anything else, fellers?
You know what? I got one more.
Yeah.
I got to brag on my Tarleton Texans.
Oh, yeah.
They're going up against AC Abilene Christian College tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And they could go 9-0 and be the only 9-0 team in the nation.
Really?
The only 9-0
in the nation?
In the nation.
I'll be.
Yep.
That's cool.
Playing NCAA Division I football.
Yeah.
Now,
against Abilene Christian.
Going up against Abilene Christian.
The Wildcats.
Mm-hmm. They're in Abilene, so.
Very nice facility.
I might make the drive over. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you sure I was thinking Tarleton was in town this weekend for some reason.
No,
okay.
They're playing there.
All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Again, be safe. We thank you for joining us. Thanks to everybody who supports us, all of our advertisers, of course, administrators, and all of that. Good night from Ratliff Stadium. Bobcats going to the playoffs. They win over the Broncos and get back in the winning record side of things, too. Congratulations to Coach Smith and the Bobcats. Till next time.